Come on. Come on.
Put your emojis together for Auntie Miracle B.
Mr. Brooks, the live stream is on.
I don't care about no live stream. Just like y'all don't care. All this political, this is show. Y'all to put y'all getting told what to do.
Mr.
Y'all
Brooks.
getting paid what to do.
Mr. Brooks, look at me for a minute. Mr. Brooks. Mr.
You
Brooks, look
sit up
at
here and act like you know me. People like you don't, y'all
Mr.
you don't
Brooks.
know nothing about where I come from.
Mr. Brooks.
You push me, dog.
Don't push back then.
Mr. Brooks.
Don't push back.
Push me again.
Mr. Brooks, we have to continue with this hearing.
Want to talk to each other now?
No, I'm worried about, man, don't put your hand on me, dude.
Nobody put their hands on you.
They better not put their hand on me.
Okay, Mr. Brooks, you need to look at me for a minute, okay?
Why? To listen to all this political stuff y'all got going on?
Mr. Brooks, I'm more concerned about...
Don't touch me, dog. Stay seated.
Stay seated.
All right, we're going to take a break and we're going to come back after lunch. I'm not going to do this with him right now. He needs to be here. He's not cooperating. I'm going to give you the warning, Mr. Brooks. I will give you the warning that if you continue to interrupt when we go back on the record, you will forfeit your right to be in the courtroom today. I can't have these interruptions. I want you here. It's been a long day and a half.
Get your hands off me.
We'll come back at 12:30.
Oh, Lord.
12:30, everyone.
All right. I can't remember what oh, hey Philly, Phyllis. Where am I at? Yeah, so I can't remember what day that clip came from, but it came from somewhere, but I just don't remember where.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you say that was that at the beginning of the trial or towards the end of the trial where you said like he was coming in with like his prison outfit on?
I think this was at the beginning.
Oh, okay. Because they had him in the prison suit, so I'm assuming that was on one of the earlier days.
Yeah. All right. Now here we go. Now I can see what's happening. Hey, Kayla. Let me pin the message. All right. Well, now that we're back, we're going to have Mike's reaction to the remainder of Gray Shirt Day. So we're going to start just at the end with the defendant. You know, that's just like my favorite thing to hear. Let me get there. That's the animation. Here we go. And I'll put this at the bottom here. All right.
All right, go ahead. Call your next witness.
Make sure you smash that like button whether you come in or out. Thank you.
Something to discuss outside of the presence of the jury.
Hey, Vizzini.
That pleases the court.
Do you want to do that now or after your next witness?
We can.
All right. I'll address a legal issue.
This is my favorite part of the trial.
We're ready. All right. Directly.
I mean, he's actually acting level-headed right now, so I'm pretty sure this is just the calm before the storm.
Oh, it's definitely the calm before the storm. And if you notice, he doesn't actually show any sort of reverence or respect to the jury.
I think he shows respect for anybody.
True. But for instance, if you had seen the first day of trial, they he was in his little prison, little jumpsuit, and they're getting ready to start to do opening statements. So they said, raise, please stand for the jury. So he sort of like gets up and he does something with his arms, and then he sits back down. So yeah.
Everyone can have a seat, and then we'll just wait for the door to close.
She looks so tired.
Go ahead, Mr. Britt.
Cause she know what's about to come. She know the BS is about to flow, baby.
I'm curious.
There we go.
Some of these, judging by the reports, how are some of these answers allowed to pass when they're coming straight from reports made by the people on the stand? Very curious.
I don't understand your question. I'm not sure what you're asking me.
What I'm asking is,
You see his little prison
reading
pic-
from the report that the people on the stand are giving, the report that they gave to law enforcement.
If you're asking me whether there's a mechanism in the rules of evidence and how to establish that before the jury, the answer to that is yes. If you're asking me how you do that, I'm not going to answer that.
I didn't ask how. I just to be blunt, which I've been since the beginning of this trial, obviously.
to your detriment, yes. Look at him.
I see the whole strategy here by the prosecution.
Look at his face. Look at his teeth. Look at his teeth. What is this? Oh.
I see right through it.
Hey, Jeff Martin.
Don't have any cross-examination, mainly because you've already schooled the people getting on the stand on how to answer certain things.
Well, that is completely speculative on your part without
It's
any
obvious.
basis in law or
It's
fact.
obvious.
Sir, you could ask questions that establish that. You can ask them if they've met with anyone. You haven't done that. So for you to say that right now is without basis. If you want to...
It's clear.
If you are looking to elicit what they said in the report, there is a way under the rules of evidence based upon the way the witnesses have answered to clarify that. But that requires you to call certain witnesses. I'm not going to give you any more legal advice further than that.
I don't think I have to
So
call any other witnesses that's
if you're
not on
asking
the
me to
stand.
strike their testimony based on
I
your
didn't say
perceived,
anything
then that's
about that.
all right. Then I'm going to bring the jury back out and you're going to call your next witness. So I'm
So
not
is you-
hearing a request from you at this time. You said you wanted to raise a legal issue. What's the legal issue?
The legal issue is how is the state allowed to coach the
You're
people getting on
assuming
the
they
stand?
spoke to them and coached them.
It's obvious. I'm not stupid.
Yes, you are.
Well, I disagree with that, sir. Again, you could ask
All of
questions
a
to
sudden-
lay a foundation
All of a sudden, the
with
state
these
don't got.
witnesses.
All of a sudden,
Sutton.
for the first time in trial, all of a sudden now they don't got no cross. That's clearly a rush to try to get through the case. Hurry up. We just gonna let these people go.
Well, this
And
is
not-
argument.
Come on, man.
Hey,
That's-
Tara.
This is argument on your part,
I
sir.
see
It
through
is pure
I just want
commentary
Again,
at
the
that on
this
record.
point.
I see through it.
And your
Nice try.
see-through
But I see through it.
has absolutely no basis in
Yeah,
fact.
I know that's what's being done.
You
Come
could
on, man.
ask
I'm-
these questions. You could
Come on,
ask
man.
these
Got the right
witnesses
one.
certain questions, and
I'm
you're
far,
not.
I'm far from an idiot.
They're your witnesses, sir. If you believe,
Disagree.
I'm gonna start asking every witness up here that they seem just to mysteriously now not have any cross for. Have they been coached to answer the way they answer? Because
well, you can't ask that, but you can ask them if they've met with anyone ahead of their testimony here today, which you have done with other witnesses.
I find it very funny that these are their reports, and now all of a sudden you can. Oh, I saw the person in the car. Oh, but
Brooks,
I saw them reach for something. Oh, I don't recall what they had on.
Mr. Brooks, there's no purpose for you saying this right now.
Don't know what they had on. I find that very.
I'm having the jury brought out. I'm instructing you to avoid the commentary when the jury comes out, or you will forfeit your right to be present.
I didn't say nothing. You.
Before we do that, there's an issue that we do need to take up. Potential as to
hey Bob Kitten
by the name of Abel Lescano. He has prior criminal history.
Thank you.
So as long as the jury's out, we should probably discuss that. I would like to provide the defendant and the court with a copy.
So that had to be said. So it's the defendant.
That's not how it was said.
That was how I said.
Look, he tried. My baby trying not to laugh.
Want to run the record back?
My little Ellen here trying not to laugh. I think even the people who hate him back here, this guy and then this guy, they laughing.
Mr. Brooks.
So I'm the only one. I got one ear that work, and I heard that.
This is to benefit you so that you understand your witness has a prior record.
Your Honor, when I leave the table, I'm away from the courtroom, and I have to elevate my voice. This is the alleged record of Abel Lescano.
Stop talking.
Come on, man. Like, I don't know who y'all be thinking y'all fooling. I accept the value in return for value this document.
One more interruption.
Look at my baby. He mad. I'm going to just go and launch off on him.
You're going to be removed to the next courtroom.
That's what you want to do anyway.
It's not what I want to do. Do not interrupt Attorney Opera.
So
Your Honor, I believe he has 7 prior criminal convictions via OWI 2nd from 1997, and OWI 3rd from 1997, and OWI 4th from 2003.
Ooh, look at the baby.
Criminal trespass dwelling from 2006.
I need to take a break. This man right now is having a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful. He pounded his fist. Frankly, it makes me scared. And
I didn't appreciate the "it makes me scared" comment. Like
I mean, because isn't he like chained to the floor or something like that?
He's chained to the table.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's not like he can jump up there and beat you or anything.
Right. But you know.
But I wouldn't want that dude staring at me like that either. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where she's coming from.
Whatever.
She's
the head bitch in charge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who you think you is staring at me like that? That's gonna be my phrase right there.
All right, so we getting ready to come back. Look at this dumbass. So he's over here pretending to read the Bible. Because remember, his head goes back and forth when he's actually reading. But he got to have that Bible. So I guess the jury thinks that he's not the evil piece of shit that he is. I'm not really sure. You know, Satan know the Bible. The mustache man quoted scripture too in Mein Kampf. That's all I'm saying.
And continue by bringing the jury out momentarily, Madam Clerk, and having you call your next witness.
Now, I'm sorry to interrupt, but before we get started, the next witness they're going to bring up, they're going to talk about this is his witness, and they're going to ask about criminal convictions that he had. So just keep that in mind.
All right.
Listen to this dumbass.
Trust that you're ready to do that, sir. All right, then.
We need to complete the task.
We do. I knew I would left something in my office, but I reviewed it. So go ahead. What is the state's request then as it relates to the prior
Yes,
record?
Sierra, that's what the Bible's for.
The proper answer would be 7 prior convictions, Your Honor, and that would not obviously be counting the OWI first conviction from 1993, which is at the top because it's the age of that, and obviously that would not have been a crime. But everything from OWI second on down, we believe would be appropriate. There's also one that's noted, 06 CM 2039. It was a case, but all the charges were dismissed and read in, so we're not counting that file either.
Can you go run and get that for me, please? Thank you. Just gonna have that brought back out. I took it with and I left it on my desk.
Because she was scared.
And then remind me the statute again on priors.
90609.
Thank you. And a copy of the record was provided to the defendant.
It was. It has not been discussed with Mr. Lizcano.
That was going to be kind of my next topic once, thank you, I look at this again. All right, Mr. Brooks, do you have a position on the prior convictions for this witness? The state is asking for a determination by this court that there are 7 prior convictions for purposes of questioning the witness, whether that's by you or by them if they so choose. And that would be for a determination under 90609.
He like, what the hell she talking about? I don't even know.
But no, it's like he's trying to use that trick that he does when he goes into the other courtroom. Like, oh, I didn't hear you because of the microphone. You in the same room as her. You heard what she said.
I don't know what you're asking.
Mr. Brooks, you may recall.
Look, I think that he's acting like this because his breath smells so badly that with the mask on, it's like clouding his mind. And I think that's what's going on here.
At some point, I believe we had a discussion about prior convictions.
Oh, thank you, Dog Mom. Hey, Super Killer G, I don't know if I spoke to you or not.
I think maybe we only discussed that if you were to testify, we would have to have that conversation. So in fairness, I don't
No, there was one state's witness that had one prior that we discussed.
That's right.
Ruled.
We did. I recall now. So at that point, I directed your attention to 90609. And then I made a ruling based upon the factors that are enumerated in that statute.
Look at him using big words.
You've been provided.
He don't know what enumerated means, ma'am. You gotta use something simple. You know what was shown to you. Don't do enumerated.
With a listing of the record, I would direct your attention to. I'm not sure if I see that book out there, but the statute book that I previously provided to you.
He never read. But
that the 90609 would be in there. But in any event, the state is asking that I make a determination about how many for purposes of the questioning of this witness. Do you have any comment, statement, or position on that?
Now, if you notice, they just told him about the book that she gave him and said the statute. Do you think that he went and grabbed the book that's over here somewhere to look through it?
Once again, I'm saying he can't read. There ain't no need for him to grab the book. Why you gonna grab the book for? Because he can't read.
I mean, I believe he can read, but he's just too stupid to comprehend what he's reading.
I'm sticking with the fact that Joker can't read. He's illiterate.
Hey, Dog Mom. That's for Dog Mom already. Yeah. All right, let's go. Make sure y'all smashing that like button whether you come in or out. Please and thank you. Look at him. Oh, well, none of this shit mean? What are they talking about?
Looks like it's 9 on here.
All right, so Duh-Rell said it's 9 convictions. Okay? Keep that in mind now. 9.
Which is the one the state referenced that the charges are listed, but they were dismissed.
2000, well, it's recorded as 06 CM 2039. 2 times violate harassment/restraining order, and then it says DM/RI, which means dismissed and read in. 2X.
Hey, look, the black chick right here, she got this look on her face like, you in danger, boy. You in danger.
MBJ, which would be 2 times misdemeanor bail jumping, dismissed and read in. So no convictions from that file.
So why is it on the sheet?
Because it's the freaking file, dumbass. I'm sorry.
This would be an accurate listing of the cases that you found when investigating the witness's background.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hey, Vizzini, you know that his teeth look like tiramisu. It's interesting that you mentioned tiramisu. Okay, that's what them shits look like.
And nothing since 2007.
That's correct.
Like, if I sit here like this, they're going to feel sorry for me.
Any statement you want to make, sir, on what the number of convictions this court should consider under 90609?
I'm tired of this blush-wearing bitch asking me these dumb questions. I just sit here, look sad.
What is dismissed and read in?
They're going to explain it all to me.
Does that mean there is no charge?
Oh, thank you, Carol.
No, it
Carol
means
Austin.
it was when there was a conviction for something else, the charge was dismissed and read in, and then the court considered it at the time of sentencing.
So keep in mind, never mind.
So they are not convictions, but it was a case. So that's why, my understanding why it was listed.
So the two. So where it says dismissed and read in, that would be the restraining order and the MBJ.
Right, misdemeanor bail jumping. So 2 counts of violate.
And dude, you should know all about that charge because you had plenty of misdemeanor bail jumping charges. You should be very familiar with that. I don't even know why he playing. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, bitch, you know.
Harassment restraining order were dismissed and read in, along with 2 counts of misdemeanor bail jumping dismissed and read in. I'm guessing, but the state can confirm that it either was read into 06 CM 1859 or 06 CM 3149.
Yes, I believe it was the 1859 case, Your Honor.
So at the time of the conviction for resisting obstructing, there was a misdemeanor bail jumping dismissed and read in, and then the other charges, all of which are listed under 06 CM 2039, dismissed and read in.
So then 8.
8.
Should be 8.
It should be 8. That's what he says.
The OWI first would not be criminal, as I understand it, and so I believe that's why it's not, the state did not ask it that it be counted.
So what she's trying to say, translation, you are about to give this person, your witness, you're going to have him have extra charges on his record that can be introduced. 8.
Right. Because it was 9, but 2 were dismissed and read, right?
So that should be 7.
7, yeah.
Statute requires conviction of a crime or an adjudication of delinquency.
Oh, 7, we'll watch them fall.
So once again, not only can he not read, he can't do math.
The math is not mathing at all.
The math is literally not mathing over there.
Yeah, Super Kelly G mentioned that Daryl's teeth doesn't look like anything anymore because someone knocked him out in prison.
Oh,
because one of his hearings, he was sitting there with his hand over his mouth like this.
Yeah,
the whole time. So that lends me to believe that his teeth is gone.
So there's no crime for OWI?
An OWI first would not be a crime. It would be a forfeiture.
Again, he don't know what forfeiture mean. He's like, I don't know what this shit is. Well, I don't give a damn, really. This shit don't make no sense to me. So I'm winging it. I'm gonna keep on winging it.
I still would say 8 just based on the fact that there's continued OWIs. All the way up to a 5th.
Idiot.
We'll remind the parties of the factors to consider for exclusion include the lapse of time since the conviction, or in this case convictions, the rehabilitation or pardon of the person convicted, the gravity of the crime, the involvement of dishonesty or false statement in the crime, the frequency of the convictions, and any other relevant factors. So based on that, do you have any argument that it should be less than that?
She trying to help you, bruh.
Less than what, 8?
Well, it'll be less than
Hey,
7.
Cindy.
He has 7 convictions as I count them.
She gave you the answer. 7. I look at this bullshit.
And that's
again.
not counting OWI first.
Correct, because it's not a crime. It can't be counted under the statute.
Then it's 7. Should be 7.
Actually, it should
All
be
right.
6.
Yeah, it
Do
should
you want to
be
make
6.
any
Because
arguments
the
about
OWI.
whether any should be
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
excluded?
Yeah, my bad. It's supposed to be 6.
Mm-hmm.
And so he insisted on 7.
Yeah.
So
So they can bring
Under the
that in.
statute,
exactly.
based upon the factors I
Here's
just...
my question. If it were me and I had as much criminal history as Duh-Rell has, going all the way back to the 90s, I wouldn't even touch anything about have you been convicted of a crime, period. It don't even matter. Like,
Back to you.
Well, you already made reference to one of them not being a crime. So that brings it to 8. I don't understand the whole...
Well, for example, the last conviction was in 2007. It's now 2022.
she's trying to help him.
So do you want to make an argument to the court that perhaps he's been rehabilitated?
Yeah, say that. But we're not gonna do it.
I don't want to speculate on the next man's life. But if it's 7 on here... Well, I guess it brings it to 7. And whether OWI first is not a crime,
We pass OWI
it
first.
still counts as what it essentially is nowhere to get to 2, 3, 4, and 5 without the first. Looks like 7 to me.
All right.
All right, then. Anything further from the state on this?
No, Judge, thank you.
Like I said, I got to give it up to this judge. She's doing everything in her power to try and help this dude out, and he's just not accepting any of it.
Because he knows more than everybody in here. And if you do think about it, he does have his criminal history is probably all of these attorneys, their time practicing and practicing law. He's got them all eclipsed on being in court and having legal knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't pick up anything at all.
Given the number of convictions,
She's still trying to help him.
actually, although the first one's not a crime, the OWI first, Mr. Brooks is correct, is from 1993, and without that, you don't get the other criminal OWIs. But I would note the record is from the criminal record is from 1997 through 2007. That spans about a 10-year time span.
Translation. It's been 10 years. We don't need to mention that because it's been 10 years.
Yeah, because like I said, he's literally arguing against himself. He's
arguing
giving
against himself.
He's giving the state more evidence.
Yes. Not that they didn't need it. I mean,
Yeah, not that they
not like they needed it,
but
right?
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
2022, but there's essentially an agreement by the parties that there are 7 convictions that are listed here. I've looked at the lapse of time since the convictions. I don't know about rehabilitation or pardon, other than it looks like he did complete the earned release program, which would have resulted in a reduction of initial confinement and then converted to extended supervision. I don't see.
He don't know what none of that mean, ma'am.
Violations of probation listed, meaning that he was revoked. I see some extensions, but that could be for a variety of reasons.
You're giving too much, ma'am. You're giving too much, Judge.
But given that there was a pattern with the OWIs, that the last one was a felony, that goes to the gravity of the crime. And the other issues, I'll find that for purposes of his testimony, that this witness has 7 convictions. He may be asked, have you been convicted of a crime? His answer should be yes. And then the follow-up, how many times? The answer will be 7.
But you shouldn't ask that question
We'll have to be told
at all.
before he testifies, Your Honor, I believe.
I agree.
Moron.
State willing to relay that information.
I'd rather not, given the accusations levied by Mr. Brooks. I think it's better we do it in open court, Your Honor.
All right. Who's your next witness?
Opposite, I am not no
Because
fool.
if it is, I'll just have him come in now and I can put him on the stand and advise him of that.
May I ask who's present right now?
For sure, Mr. Hayes and Mr. Liscano, and I'm not sure the 330 witnesses, I think, are probably on their way. They're on their way.
All right, so Hayes and Liscano are still here.
Yes.
All right. Those are the 2 who are here, sir.
Now, he don't want to answer because he thinks that he can surprise the prosecution. So, they don't know who I'm calling.
Oh.
Yeah, like, if they don't know who I'm calling, they ain't gonna be ready for it. So, I'm just, springing on them. I'm not gonna tell you early who I'm gonna call. I'm just gonna tell you, all of them need to have been here anyway. That's stupid.
I don't think it works like that. I'm pretty sure that they do their research way ahead of time, so it doesn't matter who you call. They're gonna be ready for them.
And again, these were supposed to be plaintiff prosecution's witnesses. So of course that it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's just bring Mr. Liscano in case he's not your first, but then I don't have to deal with the interruption with the jury.
Look at him.
You don't have to call him first unless you want to, but I'll just bring him in and advise him. So if someone from victim witness could bring him in, please.
Come here, Munchkin.
Can I have a first name for this witness,
People can
please?
see you.
It's
Abel?
Abel,
Thank you.
but I believe it's pronounced a different way.
Lord, you are
It's
heavy.
A-B-E-L.
Hello. Y'all can see Munchkin. And dang it. Hey everybody. Shut up, Mike. Hey everybody. I've been getting on mommy's nerves today, but I've been cute. And let me show you his shirt. He's got a little hoodie, so he's got on his thug attire. And so it says furry boss. Because he runs the house. All right, Munchkin. I know you don't want to hear Duh-Rell. All right. I don't know why y'all, Mike, why you hate, and Tara, I don't know why y'all hating on my Munchkin.
I already explained the reasons why I be hating on him. Because he hate on me. It's a mutual thing.
Mike, he loves you.
No, he does not. No, he does not.
I mean, I don't know why he barks at you like that, though. Because, I mean,
he don't do nobody else like that. I walk into the house, bark, 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 bark.
It took him a little minute. I think if you had came over during Christmas, he probably would have been cool.
He
with
would
them.
have done the exact same thing.
I mean,
Because he does
my
it all
baby.
the time.
Oh, okay, come on, let's go. Oh, he right there.
About, thank you.
About.
Subject matter jurisdiction, Your Honor.
Court declines to address that.
Still has yet to be verified and proven for the record.
Your objection's noted for the record.
Subject matter jurisdiction.
Do you want Mr. Lascano on the stand, or are you going to call Mr. Hayes first? Just so I know what to do when he comes in.
Like, bitch, I don't know. Quit asking me. I'm not going to tell you.
I can't find paperwork from Mr. Hayes. Can a police report or something be provided in case I want to call Mr. Hayes first?
Yes, we will accommodate that request. It'll just
Hey,
take me a
Benny.
minute, Your Honor, to find it. I'll have to have it printed and brought over, or Mr. Witchow can run. Thank you, Mr.
I will give you
Witchow.
permission to email it to Teresa, and she can print it in the courtroom.
Well,
that will assist.
It's part of a 700-page PDF, so I can't just email one page.
I see.
At least I don't know how to do that. Copy and paste it into a Word document.
That's all right. You can do it the way that you need to.
Hey, Mike, you notice that? Look at this dumbass.
All right.
That- These are all Gen Xers.
Lascano, I'm just going to have you for a moment.
Did you hear me? These are all Gen Xers.
Said who? The
Everybody.
people about to call?
Everybody. All the attorneys, the judge, because they're in their 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Because Gen X is the eldest is like 64.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, because like I said, I'm a Gen Xer, so I guess, yeah.
I'm a young Gen X. I'm what they would call a Zennial.
No, you're not. You just
I
as old as
am.
the rest of us.
No, I mean I'm still a Gen X, but I'm more millennial than a Gen X.
Yeah, right.
I'm just being real with you. Don't be hating. Cause you didn't hit the 50 yet, right?
No, I did it last year.
Hey, shut up then,
Yeah.
elderly.
But once again, if I'm 50, you know what I'm saying?
I
what
am
does that make
29.
you?
No, I'm 30. I'm 30. Quit playing with me. I'm 30.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be 30 for the next 20 years. Mhm.
Take a seat.
I'm
You're not
30.
going to testify just yet, but just come up and take a seat just at the end of my jury box for now. I'm not going to have you come up to the witness stand. I want you, everyone can have a seat. I want to advise you that I'm aware you have a prior record. And so for purposes of testimony, I've made a determination that if asked, have you been convicted of a crime? Your answer should be
getting high on
yes.
his own supply.
And then if someone asks the follow-up, how many times? The answer to that is 7. Have you heard me say that? Do you understand that? Yes. All right, thank you. I'm not sure that you'll be called next, but I wanted to do that while I didn't
Which
have the
I'm
jury.
30.
You can go back out into the hallway then. Thank you. All right, then let's have the jury brought out, please.
So now it's time to get back into our theatrics. Maybe he's trying to rub those brains or two together to make them work. I don't know if that's what he's doing. But this is definitely an attempt to manipulate. This is very manipulative. Bob Kitten, we're not old, we're vintage. Vintage. But you notice our 40 is different than the boomers' 40. When we were in school,
All right.
our 40 is way different than their 40. Someone said nasal masturbation. Woo! I tell you. I have not heard from Erica Benny. I haven't heard from her. I need to reach out to her. Now the jury coming out. You are playing with papers.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. The defense may call its next witness.
God, no, he stink. I can smell his armpits from here.
Defense calls, is it Jason Hayes? Jason?
Who is Jason Hayes? Oh, him.
All right. We'll have the witness brought in.
Is he a good one?
Y'all remind me, is Jason Hayes interesting? Or should I just skip to Abel Lascano? I can't remember. Look at him. But Mike, I said that these boxes that says basic duty, that is like the universe saying that that's his mental capacity, is that he's on basic duty.
Is it Haynes or Hayes? Does anyone know?
No N to the best of my knowledge.
Hayes? All right. Good afternoon, sir. If you would please make your way to the witness stand, which is on my right. Upper riser. When you get there, please remain standing. Raise your right hand. My clerk Teresa, who's across from you, will swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help
Okay,
you God?
Sarah.
Thank you, sir. Please have a seat.
A wet mouse.
The first thing I will ask you to do is to state your first and last names for the record and spell each.
Jason, Jason, Hayes, Hayes.
Thank you. Go ahead, sir. Your witness.
Just 1 second.
Yeah, 1 second, because I ain't ready. I got to think of some bullshit to say. What? Paisley disappeared, and then he just appeared again. Like a ghost. Yeah, that's his future fort, right?
Except for value in return for value, this document for the record.
He just like, would you come on, bitch? So I can go home.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hayes. Is that how you pronounce Hayes?
Hayes is Hayes.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a retail sales associate for a food broker, Damon Worldwide.
Oh, skip to Lascano. Thank you, Sierra.
Been doing that for a long time?
21 years.
Yeah, who cares?
Lascano?
Yeah.
Cano is here now, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Sierra.
Who's here now? Just trying to get clarity.
Are you going to call Mr. Lascano?
It would appear so. He's the one that's here.
All right, then he may.
Really, bitch?
The defense is calling Abel Lascano, correct?
The defense is calling Abel Lascano.
Oh my gosh, they said his name like 15 times. Oh, how you pronounce it? Abel? Is that how you say your name? That is such a pet peeve of mine. Oh!
We'll have him brought in. Thank you.
Listen! These big ears of yours, listen!
Good afternoon, sir. If you would please make your way to the witness stand. When you get there, please remain standing. Raise your
Hey,
right
Cassandra.
hand. And my clerk Teresa, who will be across from you or is across from you, will swear you in. Thank you.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God?
Thank you, sir. Please have a seat. First thing I will have you do is to state your first and last names for the record and spell each.
Abel Lascano, ABELLAZCANO.
Thank you. Your witness, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Lascano. What do you do for a living currently?
I'm a hairdresser.
I did not expect that answer.
No judgment whatsoever on this question.
Right.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime?
Why the fuck would you ask him that? Why? What they got to do with anything? This is your witness. So you are trying to discredit your witness, his credibility. Talking about his...
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, like I said, if I didn't know that this guy was a complete idiot, you know what I'm saying, I could see what kind of strategy you could pull off with that. But no, like I said, you're hurting your own case by saying, like, yo, this guy who's supposed to be giving testimony to help me get off this case is a convicted felon.
Is
You
a
know what I'm
convicted
saying?
felon. Like, really, dude?
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Yes, I have.
And how many times?
7.
Crazy. You could wiggling. Quit wiggling. Wiggle worm. Hey, Munchkin. Oh, you've been
Do you recall the night of November 21st, 2021 pretty well?
Oh, thank you,
It's been a minute.
Cassandra.
Best as I can, yeah.
What were you doing that evening, if you recall?
The Christmas parade?
Were you marching in the parade? Or?
No, I was watching it.
Who were you there with? Family, friends?
My wife and my daughter.
Do you recall where you were positioned to watch the parade?
I was standing in front of the Corey Insurance on Main Street.
Okay. Is that part of Main Street close to like a side street? If you recall,
not too far from Maple.
Do you recall the side streets being barricaded during the parade?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Not that it matters because you drove over the barricades. So I don't even understand why you're asking that question. You literally drove through the barricades.
Do you recall what time you arrived at the parade that evening?
It had just started, so whatever time that was at.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
You recall something?
Duh-Rell's birthday is on the 21st. So we definitely will have to have a special birthday stream for Dingleberry's birthday. Let me see. Oh wait, that's a Saturday. Oh well, I have my hair freshly fixed. I may do that just to celebrate Duh-Rell's millennium in jail.
Catching your attention that day?
People getting hurt, yeah.
And what did you see that day, if you recall?
I saw a red SUV plow over a bunch of people.
And did you see the driver of this SUV you're referring to?
Yeah, you're standing right there.
Dumbass.
That was an easy answer.
Right.
And how many people did you see in the vehicle?
Just one, the driver.
You didn't even object to it. You know what I'm saying?
So, do you recall
Just putting himself
flagging down a law enforcement vehicle that evening?
Yeah, I do.
And do you recall what you told the officer that evening?
Not very well.
I'm gonna attempt to
Hey, Buns
see
Corp.
if anything brings back some recollection.
Off of the chopper.
First, do you recall the name of the officer you flagged down that evening?
Officer Moss.
Do you recall telling Officer Moss that you observed 3 or 4 people in the SUV as it passed you?
I don't remember that.
This dude is so freaking stupid. He is so freaking stupid. Oh.
Did I lose you? Where am I?
You're wonderful. I mean, I just don't understand why you would do this.
And do you remember what the description was that evening that you gave to law enforcement?
I told him it was a red SUV.
The description of the driver, do you remember that?
Yeah, I know he was a black male.
I.e. you.
Is that all you recall about your description?
That's all I remember.
I mean, he could have really did you in by saying it was a black male with dreadlocks, shitlocks, whatever you want to call them.
After seeing this vehicle, what did you do?
We left. I got my family out of there.
Yeah, because he was trying to kill people.
And where did you go?
We headed back to the car.
Do you recall where your vehicle was parked?
I believe it's the Lindholm or what building on Maple Street.
And did you see the vehicle stop on Maple Street?
Which vehicle?
The SUV that you claim you saw.
Oh, no, I didn't see it stop, no. It kept going through the parade.
And speaking with, is it Detective Moss? Well, speaking with law enforcement that evening, do you recall advising law enforcement that you observed 3 black subjects running from the vehicle?
No.
Oh, he was like, I got him. I got him.
If it pleases the court, I would like to
I got him.
show the witness this. I'm referring to page 4 exactly.
He is so freaking stupid. You cannot give the witness someone else's testimony. The police report is what the police, their story. You need to call the police officer to discuss this. Let me just continue.
Dropping those law facts on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I believe it's with. I don't think he wrote it himself.
So you can't use it.
Written by another person.
By I don't know if it's Officer Moss or Detective Moss. I'm not sure if
Didn't matter.
what his rank is.
Didn't matter, idiot. It's hearsay.
Continue with your questions. I'm going to deny the request that you show the exhibit or the paperwork to the witness.
He's like, damn it, bitch.
Do you recall making the statements to Detective Moss that you observed one where it says 1 was described as running southbound on Maple towards College Avenue? Do you recall that?
No, I don't.
Do you recall stating that the other 2 were described as running in a westerly direction from the rear of 338 Maple Street?
Who the hell says westerly? Well, police officers.
Do you recall stating that 1 black subject was described as tall, wearing a blue top and blue and black pants, while the other subjects were described as 2 short black males wearing sweatpants?
Barely, a little bit of that.
So, which of these subjects do you minimally recall wearing those items that evening?
No, you asked me if I remember people running, and I said no. I remember describing those people to him. I remember.
So where did you observe those?
Standing by the vehicle. Where I found the vehicle, where I spotted it.
He like, look, I was on the road.
Just so we have clarity, describe the subjects you saw that evening standing by the vehicle.
I don't remember that good. I mean, you were describing them, so it brought back a little bit, but I can't tell you. That was too long ago.
He is so freaking stupid.
And how did you come upon the vehicle at the address of 338 Maple Street that evening?
I was walking my family back to the car. Trying to get them to safety.
From your dusty ass.
So I was keeping an eye out and I spotted it.
Do you recall stating that you saw the SUV reverse into a driveway?
No.
Do you recall why that would be reported?
How would he know? He didn't write it. Oh.
When I found it, it was parked already.
Benny, I could probably take Duh-Rell. I think I'm taller than him, and I'm 5'3". If I put my 6-inch heels on, I definitely got it.
Do you recall when you initially had the interaction with Detective Moss? Do you recall leading him to where the vehicle was ultimately found?
Yeah.
She's looking like, okay, let's get on with it. I got things to do.
Hell, I ain't even understand. I feel that way.
Do you recall yelling at subjects standing outside of a building where, or near where the vehicle was that evening?
I remember asking them. I don't remember yelling at them.
You know what Lascano reminds me of? You remember the Training Day and all the Latinos that Denzel's character, Alonzo, left Ethan Hawke's character. He'd be one of those guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when he busts up and say, I'm a hairdresser, I'm like, wait a minute, you just threw a curveball at me, homeboy. That does not compute.
Right.
That does not compute.
Because, usually hairdressers, the majority that I have seen, now I know this is anecdotal evidence and it doesn't really count, but whatever. They have been a little bit more fabulous, I would say.
Yeah, like I say, saying,
fabulous.
Especially you over in Atlanta or something like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, baby, they are flamboyant.
And I would totally let them do whatever they can to my hair and my makeup.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they hooks it up.
They hook
I'm
it
pretty
up,
sure they
baby.
do it all, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, did not expect that from him.
No. Just say, hey, essay. And it's some fucked up shit, Holmes. I think that's what he said, or some real trippy shit, Holmes. That's what he said. Hey, Carrie.
Do you recall why the report says that you advised Detective Moss that there are 3 black subjects, specifically black subjects, running from the vehicle?
No, I don't remember.
See, this is part of his half-ass legal theory. So you got, I didn't whoop up Erica Patterson the day before the parade, which doesn't, who cares? And then that he tried to warn people, and that there may have been other people in the car because of the tense plural, tents on the windows. Because apparently there had to have been, like the Chucky doll was maneuvering the pedals or something. Somebody was in there. Maybe Paisley was there. I don't know. But that's why he's asking this idiotic question.
Yeah, it was 3 raccoons in a trench coat. That's
it. What's it? Midget Mac from I Love New York. He was in there too. Midget Mac. And I Love New York and Rock of Love and stuff comes on Pluto.
Oh, it does.
Were you yourself injured in this incident, Dave?
No.
This is so freaking stupid. I just can't stress that enough.
I heard New York had like a new show out, or not a new show, but a show that's somewhat recently out. It wasn't a dating show. It may have been like a.
I know that she's been, or she is going to be on House of Villains, but she's been on Big Brother and some other stuff too.
Oh, okay.
So New York was the only one that was able to parlay her 15 minutes of fame into a few years of fame. So
yeah.
Oh, and she's messed up her face.
She has plastic
a nose
surgery.
job. So
was it just a nose job, or I might have to look this up? Was it just a nose job, or was it like the Beverly Hills special?
It was just a nose job. But
okay.
I don't know if she's sick or if she's on the Ozempic train, but she's really, really skinny too.
That'll do it.
Yep.
That'll do it.
Now she wasn't big at all. Hey, hey, Charlene. What was I saying? She's never been big, but she is like a stick figure now.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, but we like us some thick women, you know what I'm saying? We had this discussion over the weekend during the Super Bowls. It's like, when the Serena Williams commercial came on, it's like, everybody agreed we like the old Serena better than we like this new thin Serena. You know what I'm saying? We like us some thick women. So
I think that she looked better, a little bit bigger, but I do understand that she's not playing anymore, so she doesn't need to put on so much muscle. So I get it either way.
But it's not she was muscular, but she was also thick.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So Kelly G said Hoops. That's how New York pronounce it. Hoops is married to a basketball player.
I wouldn't doubt it. She seemed like the type of person that would roll in that circle.
But why would anybody want to go behind Shaq? Because remember, she used to date Shaq.
Oh.
Who want to get behind? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. But then again, if she married another basketball player, I'm pretty sure everybody's about the same. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Shaq is what, 7 foot, right?
I think he's
bigger,
taller than that. I think. I could be wrong.
But I think his. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
We know what you're trying to say. I know you want to keep it PG, but go on say it if you want to. You either gonna say it or you gonna keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? But we know what you say. We all adults here. We know exactly what you're talking about. But my thing is that, like, if she got with another basketball player, it ain't nothing changed. It's still the same. It's still the same.
Oh, okay then.
But like I said, Mike wouldn't want to go behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I consider myself a pretty nice dude or whatever, but I know I can't compete with no Shaq, and I ain't even trying to compete. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my feelings hurt. So don't be coming to me talking about, I used to date this basketball player. I'm like, hey, man, it was nice meeting you, Miss Lady. I'll pay for this drink and keep on moving.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God. She probably can't even walk straight after missing the Shaq. Good for Hoops.
I wonder who else from that show has done something else. I might have to. Now I'm gonna have to fall down that rabbit hole once all of this is done with.
You can go to Reddit, and there is the Rock of Love Reddit, and they talk about all the shows, all the love shows. So if you want to see, like, you remember Daisy from Rock of Love? Well, she is on drugs, and she is going through like a rough time. She has mental health issues, and she is now fixated and kind of stalking Tom Cruise. And then she's been saying that, she's a member of the Church of Scientology, which I find that extremely hard to believe, because you got to have some money to be with them. And if you home and, you on the streets and you're begging for money, you ain't in no Church of Scientology unless you in the Sea Org.
I wonder if they do have like the broke chapter of Scientology. You know what I'm saying?
It's called the Sea Org.
Oh,
you have to sign a contract for that you will be in service to the Sea Org for 1,000 years. I'm not lying. You have to, if you are poor and you cannot afford your training, your counseling and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's 2 tracks you can go on, and I'm sorry that I know this and I know too much of this, but there's 2 tracks you can go on. And so you can go, like, if you're a regular person, you have money, then you just act like you're the student and you just pay your money.
Yeah.
But if you're poor, like most of us, we can't afford to pay $15,000 on a class, right? So you
speak for yourself, but go ahead.
I'm speaking from a lot of us cannot spend $15,000 on one class for one day. No. But anyway, so you can become a teacher. So, like an auditor, that's what they're called, an auditor. And so you would take your auditor training for free, or free-ish, but you have to work for the church, and you only get paid like $50 a week. It's really slavery.
Well, if it's one of them deals where you basically live there and they take care of you, then that may not be too terrible. But I think I now that you started mentioning it, I think I heard about that, because I think they do, but like the living conditions are like super terrible.
Really?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bunch of people living in a trailer or something like that.
There's a bunch of people living in these makeshift places, and they don't have like adequate bedding, adequate food. But they're there and they believe in the mission, so that keeps them going. You can't have children in Sea Org, or if you're on step, because you don't have time for any of that. So if you're not rich, the Church of Scientology is not for us. Like, maybe the early classes, it's like $100, but when it starts getting up there and they pressure you because they want to get you, they call it the bridge of what is it? It's the bridge of total bridge of freedom or something like that. And but the main thing they want you to get first is you got to be clear. That means that you have gone through all the training, all of the engrams, meaning all of the negative emotions that you have had internally, that is the fault of your mother, because she did something while she was pregnant, and you have held on to that in utero. So like the mother goes and she accidentally like hits her head on the cabinet, and she goes, "Oh, my head." Well, the baby will feel that, and they'll have an engram, and it will manifest as having migraines.
Oh.
So you have to go and get all those engrams released. And then once you do that, then you're clear.
Yeah.
So then after clear, that's when you become like the OT, operating Thetans 1, 2, and 3. And then the OT3 is where you get the Xenu story. So anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't get y'all into this dumbass Scientology. My bad, y'all. Let's continue on. Hey, AO.
Do you recall stating that? Well, let me back up for a minute. Did you speak with another detective that evening, if you recall?
Yes, I did.
Who gives a damn?
Do you recall if that was Detective Coates?
Who cares?
So it'd be fair to say that you spoke with two different law enforcement officers that evening.
Oh, I guess it means something.
Do you recall in your interview with Detective Coates in reference to the vehicle that you saw that evening?
Get on with it.
Do you recall telling Detective Coates that it appeared there were 3 or 4 people in the Ford Escape as it passed you?
No, I don't remember that.
Do you recall in your interview with Detective Coates that evening stating that you could not provide any description of the occupants other than that they appeared to be African American?
Yeah, I remember saying that.
Black law.
So it'd be fair to say that you observed African Americans in this vehicle that you saw, correct?
The reason why I came up with 3 or 4 people was because when I was walking by and I saw the car, there was 2 or 3 black males standing by the vehicle. There was at least 3 or 4 more on the porch. So I figured they were by the vehicle. It must have been the ones trying to hide the vehicle because they were standing in front of it or real close to it.
And as a black female, as a ebony enchantress, I can tell you that the reason why there were black people near the vehicle is because this vehicle crashed and the whole vehicle was messed up and they was being nosy and they wanted to see what was going on. That's why they were there.
Right.
And that's why they was on the
If I had been there,
outside looking.
I would have done the exact same thing.
That's why they was there.
In your opinion, did it look like they were nervous or attempting to hide?
Well, everybody was running past them and walking really fast, and they were just standing around there.
Mm-hmm.
They were the only ones not doing much. So yeah, they stood out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the question actually was in reference to when you spoke with Detective Coates that evening, and is in reference to seeing the vehicle in the parade as it passed you. Do you recall at that point, while at the parade that evening, do you recall stating to Detective Coates that it appeared that there were 3 or 4 people in the Ford Escape as it passed you during the parade that evening?
No.
He want folks in that car so bad.
Any reason why
at this point that's his only way to get out of this, to be like, oh yeah, there were other people in that car I couldn't have been driving, you know what I'm saying?
But we got pictures of him with the window down hanging out the car.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's because they think all black folks look alike. So that ain't me. That was Pookie them. You know.
See, that's the lips right there. That's being forced to perform some work. Ooh. Sexy time.
That's what you stated to him.
Like I said before, I saw 2 or 3 people by the vehicle, so I assumed they were with the vehicle. So they must have been in the vehicle during the parade. I saw the driver going by because he hit somebody right in front of us.
See. In the driver's seat. You really need to stop here. Well, you shouldn't have called him, but you need to stop here.
Do you recall in your interview with Detective Coates that evening stating that the 3 individuals, and I'm referring to who you saw next to the vehicle, so it's clarification.
Okay.
The 3 individuals who were standing in a line shoulder to shoulder as African American males?
Yeah.
So it's fair to say that's what you observed that evening?
I saw at least 2 of them. And look at, they were standing in front of it.
Being nosy. They were saying, "Ooh, shit." Like, what the fuck happened here? What's going on? I'm gonna be nosy. My God, come on.
And during that interview with Detective Coates that evening, do you recall stating to Detective Coates that you may be able to recognize the older male? So I'm assuming one of the individuals that you saw standing shoulder to shoulder was a older male?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I want to clip his claws so bad. Mike, who does this?
I've been asking you the same question this whole thing.
And that poor clerk right there. She's like, I gotta sit closer to him than the judge do. I can smell his breath over here.
I guess my thing is he just doesn't have a strategy.
Any
right?
reason why
he just
multiple
asking just random ass questions.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Oh, say go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, yo, he doesn't have a strat. Like, that's the thing that really bugs me about this. Like, he doesn't have a strategy. He's just asking just random ass questions, right? You know, normally you have a witness up there, and it's like, yo, I want him, or at least I'm trying to walk him into saying something like, hey, there could have been another person in the car, or whatever. But no, he's like just asking random ass questions that are basically pinning him or making him more guilty. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
Wanda Joy.
And these are supposed to be your witnesses.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I would think that since he sat, for the most part, through the prosecution's case in chief, and they laid out the events chronologically. So I would think that you would have a story to present and to prove that this was not intentional. That was the only thing that he could have said, is that it wasn't intentional. That it was an accident. That's the only thing that would fly here, and he would still be guilty.
Yeah. But like I said, he got no strategies, just random ass questions.
Okay, Bob Kitten said that I'm so blind. Oh, is it?
Oh.
Bob Kitten says he's reading his notes. The attorney's prepared before he canned them, making the questions up on the fly. That's his strategy. Because I know you saw the page turn and saw that the sheet had a whole bunch of highlight marks on it. Because he can't have a highlighter. That's contraband. He can only have that little, the insert of the pen, the prison pen. So yeah, so he reading off the notes that the attorneys that he fired had. And then he just asked random ass shit.
Any reason why the two detectives that you spoke with that night both reported that you stated you saw 3 black subjects running from the vehicle?
No.
Don't ask that question. You asked it like 3 times already.
And during the parade incident, were you or anyone you were with injured that evening?
No.
Oh well.
No further questions at this time.
Thank you. Good Lord. Woo.
Thank you, Annie Cross.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Lascano.
Good afternoon.
I want some oatmeal.
Sir, you said you watched the parade near Curry Insurance, is that correct?
Yeah, right in front.
Okay. Do you remember, you said you saw the SUV strike some people in the parade?
Yeah.
Yes? Do you remember what group of people in the parade? Can you remember anything about the name or the costumes or anything like that?
Objection, leading.
Overrule, Ms. Cross.
No,
Speculative. Objection.
Overrule. The witness may answer.
Now, he has heard leading and speculative or speculation, and he's just recycling. He's just recycling
Yeah,
them.
because
See
that's what I
whichever
was
one
about to
works.
say. How the hell is that speculation, dude? You know
It's
what I'm
not.
saying?
It's not leading or speculation.
Right.
But he goes through all of it. So
just hopefully something will stick.
Yeah, no,
something to stick.
Okay. Do you remember seeing the SUV strike more than one person?
Yeah.
Objection. Speculative.
Overrule.
About how many people did you see the SUV strike, sir?
Objection. Speculative.
Overrule.
It was crowds. I mean, when it was coming through, because I was standing over my daughter and my wife, they were sitting on the curb. I saw it coming through, and at first it looked like it was just pushing people out of the way, and then it just kept swerving back, and it was just plowing everybody out of the way until it got to in front of us. Then it actually hit somebody and just did like a cartwheel in the air.
You remember that?
Yeah, it was right in front of us.
Why the fuck did you call him?
Exactly.
Why did you call him?
See,
he saw
is it called
somebody in
India?
front of him and that he was spinning in the air. Why would you call him as your witness? Why?
Okay.
And while the witness was giving the answer, not the last answer, but the one prior to that, he had his right hand in the air, directioning his hand from right to left, describing the vehicle coming from right to left. And then when he said he saw someone go into the air, he was like twirling his fingers as if to say it kind of tumbled in the air. All right, go ahead.
So, Mr. Lescano, I want to talk about the moment when you located this vehicle on Maple, okay? I'm going to ask, Madam Clerk, could you please turn on the AV system? We're going to put up State's Exhibit 65.
Sorry, Carol.
Go ahead.
Objection to the relevancy of Exhibit 65.
Noted, overruled. It's been received. The state may proceed.
All right, this total clip is 36 seconds, but before we begin to play it, sir, do you recognize the area on the screen that's shown in this picture?
Yeah, I believe that's Central Middle School.
Where?
Right at where the stairs is.
Okay, the red brick on the left side of the picture?
Yeah.
Objection.
Okay.
Speculative.
No, it's
Overruled.
not.
His answer may stand, he said, I believe.
And would you agree with me the house where the SUV was found was up in this area here where I just put the green dot on the screen?
Yeah.
Objection. Leading.
Overruled.
Now, Mike, on this picture here, this is the SUV. I think, or no, maybe it's back here, but the SUV comes by and then it goes around the corner. I think this might be the SUV though. I can't tell. It may not be, but it's coming.
I don't know. Didn't you say it was red? I don't know. That might be red. I don't know.
I don't know, but it's coming down the street though.
Yeah.
You may answer.
Yes.
That looks right, correct, sir?
Objection. Leading.
Overruled. All right, we're gonna clear the screen, please, and we're gonna play this entire clip for 36 seconds. Please watch and see if you see yourself or any of your family members in this clip.
Objection to the relevancy of this video to this particular witness.
Overruled. You may play the clip.
Overruled on what grounds, Your Honor?
Oh, that's it. That's the.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
Back.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
Is that a tacit agreement?
Yes, tack it.
Sir, did you see yourself or your family in that clip?
Objection. Speculative.
Overruled.
No, I did not.
Okay. Now you said you did see, by the time you walked past the car, you saw 2 or 3 black males standing near the car, right?
Objection. Mischaracterization of this. He said 3. Specifically, he said the number.
Overruled.
And you also said you saw 2 or 3 what you thought to be black males on the porch of the residence there, correct?
Objection. Stated it was black males. Asked and answered.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
No.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, there was 2 or 3 standing by the vehicle.
Okay.
And then on the porch, there was maybe 3 or 4 more people. I don't know if they were, I'm sure they were white, but
okay.
I was trying to not make it obvious because at the time, I believed that they were with the vehicle. So I didn't want them to see that I saw them. So I just did what I thought was right at the time.
Sure. Do you happen to know the people that live at this house?
Objection. Speculative.
Overruled.
No, I do not.
Would it be reasonable, do you think, Mr. Lescano, that people living in the house heard the crash and came outside and that's who you saw standing there by the vehicle?
Objection. There was never any crash mentioned.
I'll sustain. Calls for speculation.
He got one!
Yay!
Yay!
Mr. Lescano, is it possible that the people you saw standing near the vehicle were in fact just neighbors that saw the vehicle the same way you did?
Yeah.
You described that at the time you went by on Maple Street, there was a lot of people running around in the area. Is that correct?
Objection. Mischaracterization of testimony.
Overruled.
Yes, there was.
And these are people hurrying away from the parade with their families, trying to get to safety just like you were, correct?
Objection. Speculative.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Yes.
You didn't see anything like that in State's Exhibit 65, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Ooh, he getting mad.
You said on direct examination that you saw the driver of the SUV in the parade. Is that right?
Yes, I did.
And you see that driver present in this courtroom here today, please?
Objection. Speculative.
Overruled.
Yes, he's sitting right over there.
Uh-oh.
Are you sure about that, sir?
Yes.
Objection. Speculative.
Overruled.
Uh-oh.
You said
And it
that...
mischaracterizes the testimony because that was not testified to before on direct.
Wait a minute,
Your objections are overruled. Leave the witness already.
Okay, what you saying?
No, I was about to say, he said that wasn't testified. He asked him the exact same question. What are you talking about, dude?
Stupid.
Yeah. That was the thing you asked him. You asked him, hey, who's the person who was driving? He said, I'm sitting right over there.
But wait till we get to redirect. He's going to redirect this one.
Answered. Go ahead.
Did you happen to notice in Exhibit 65 the red SUV in that video clip that you watched?
No.
You didn't see it at all, did you?
No.
Okay, just wondered. Mr. Lescano, have you and I ever spoken about this case, sir?
No.
What about Attorney Basie here to my right? You and her ever talk about this case or your testimony?
Objection. Hearsay.
Overruled.
No.
Mr. Witchow on the end, did you ever talk to him about
Objection.
your testimony, sir?
Objection. Hearsay.
Overruled.
He trying
No.
everything.
All right, thank you, sir. I don't have any other questions.
Thank you. Any redirect?
Yep.
Go ahead.
You stated that you saw the driver, correct? Of the SUV that you saw that day, correct?
Yes.
And how did the driver look that day you saw him?
Like a dusty bitch.
He had a scruffy beard, and he was a black male.
That's you?
Did you see what the driver was wearing?
No, I don't remember that.
Did you see if the driver had any hair?
I don't remember that either.
Did you see if the driver had anything noticeable about their appearance? Tattoos, scars, marks, anything like that?
No. I saw the side, the profile, the side. You were flying fast down that street.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't paying attention to the color of clothes you were wearing. I knew it was a black male and had a scruffy beard. It's the first thing I told my wife, is he was a black guy
There we
driving.
go. He identified you, Dusty.
Multiple times.
And do you recall how long you were able to get
I don't know, L. That was crazy.
side view, as you called it, of the alleged driver?
No, it had to be a couple seconds.
And in a couple seconds time, you were able to make out the driver's profile and race
Yeah.
just by a couple seconds.
Yeah. It's not hard.
I-
You can tell if you were white or if you were black and if you had a beard. No, that's it. I don't know what color shirt you had on. If you had hair, a hat on backwards.
But it was you.
So that leads back to the question of, is that the only person you saw in the vehicle?
From what I remember, yes. I saw the driver. Like I said before, the reason why I thought there was 3 or 4 because I saw 3 or 4 people around the vehicle when I spotted it.
So would it be
That's the only reason.
Would it be fair to say that when you spoke with 2 different detectives that evening, the evening of the parade, both of those officers reported that you stated there were 3 or 4 people in the SUV as it passed you? Is that fair to say?
Oh, wait, can you repeat that again?
Just for clarification, you already stated previously in testimony that you spoke with 2 different detectives that evening, correct?
Yes, I did.
And both detectives that you spoke with that evening, the evening of November 21st, 2021, you stated to both of those law enforcement officers,
Both. BOF. Both.
detectives, that you observed 3 or 4 people in the SUV.
Like I said before, the reason why I said there must have been 3 or 4 was because they were standing by a vehicle. So I assumed that they were with the vehicle. I don't remember seeing them in the vehicle when you were hitting the people.
You stated this to both detectives, 2 different detectives, the evening of November 21st, 2021.
That's another good pronunciation.
And this was in relation to what you saw from the vehicle at the parade, not where the vehicle was later found. Any reason why you stated to both detectives in relation to what you saw at the parade, why both detectives in their reports stated that you told them that you observed 3 or 4 people in the SUV at the time of the parade?
Oh, this is going to get him out.
So what's your question?
The question is, why did you report that to 2 different detectives on the same evening?
Like I told you before, when I walked past the vehicle, I spotted more than one individual standing in front of the vehicle. So I assumed they were with the vehicle. That's why I said they were inside.
I'm sorry.
That's why I said they were in the vehicle. I said there had to be at least 3 of them in the vehicle. That's the only reason I said that.
So why would you report that you saw this during the parade?
I don't know.
And during both interviews with detectives that evening, the evening of November 21st, 2021, you also stated to both detectives that you observed 3 or 4 black or African American is the word used. 3 or 4 African Americans running from the vehicle. Any reason why both detectives reported that you said that?
No, I don't remember.
No further questions.
Thank you, sir. You may.
A complete waste of time.
Whole trial is a complete waste of time.
Do we have additional witnesses here?
Yes, Your Honor, they're ready.
All right, would that be how many people?
There's 2 left.
Okay.
All right, so 2 left. That means the ass is about to get assing. He's about to act a complete and utter fool.
So the 2 left on your list. Your next witness, sir.
It's 2 people.
So I'm guessing that's. Oh, I know who it is. Just give me 1 quick second, Your Honor. 1 quick second.
Go ahead.
He is so unattractive. So you see the typewriter going back and forth with his head. It's the hardest he's ever worked in his life.
Dude, it's only 2 people. Flip a coin, for crying out loud.
Sorry about that, Your Honor. I'm just making sure I have the correct paperwork.
Boy, bye. Look at him, just left to right, right to left, left to right.
My
right
jurors
to
need to
left.
stand. Go ahead.
Hurry up! It's 2 people.
That's what I'm saying.
My Lord.
Dude, any, mini, mighty, mo. Come on, man.
Look, and he's shuffling. He is shuffling the same papers back and forth. It's the same. What, 20 pieces of paper? It's the same paper.
Like he got some kind of strategy.
So much paperwork.
Yeah, because you killed and you hurt so many people. That's why it's so much paperwork. Ayo, I told y'all when was about to say basic duty. That's his brain capacity. It's basic duty.
I don't know. I think you're giving him too much credit. With that.
With basic?
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. That'd be great.
Oh my God. Come the hell on. Let me speak this up or something. Oh Lord. All right. This is the one that he should never have called.
This is the mom.
This is the mom.
Yeah.
Thank you. Please have a seat. First thing I will ask you to do is to state your first and last names for the record and then spell each.
Kathleen, K-A-T-H-L-E-E-N. Last name Duh-Rell, Y-O-U-R-E-L-L.
Thank you so much. Your witness, go ahead.
You can tell she upset just at the offset. I have to say, with this woman, she has a lot of strength and composure. I have to give her this grace under pressure.
Now,
You're right.
You said like it hit, so it didn't kill any of her kids, but all of her kids got hit, right?
All of her kids got hit and they had serious injuries.
Oh, okay, then. All right.
Like all of them.
Damn. And you, this is the woman you want to call to the stand.
This is the woman you want to call. Yeah. And she's got that a very, unusual last name Duh-Rell. That's something that should pop out at you, that they talked about this in the prosecution case. They have a map, and it's got the people who were hit on the map, and it's got, one of the Duh-Rell kids, another Duh-Rell kid, another Duh-Rell kid, just back to back Duh-Rells. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, and once again, if you had some kind of strategy, you could, you know what? Let it roll. Just let
Okay,
it roll.
we'll let it roll.
You're right. What do you do for a living?
I'm in workforce management for a call center.
Oh, and on a previous video, I just want to just clear this up. On a previous video, I said that she's a workforce manager at a call center. And I said that workforce management are the devil incarnate in the contact center world. Like, these are the people that automate the queues you're in, and they won't let you off. You have to do a bid, shift bids, and all this other stuff, and they go to her and her kind, and they make the people on the phone's life miserable. So that's what I meant when I said that her role was Satan incarnate. I wasn't calling her Satan incarnate. Just in the contact center world, she's Satan incarnate. So I hope I made that clear, the distinction.
November 21st, 2021. Directing your attention there. You recall that evening pretty well?
Off and on, sir.
Woo.
That's fair. It has been a while. Do you recall what you were doing that evening?
Yes, sir.
And what were you doing that evening?
At what time?
Around 3:30, 4 o'clock-ish.
I was dropping off my children who were participating in the parade.
And did you yourself stay for the parade?
Partial parade, yes.
Partial meaning maybe a few minutes?
Until my group of children went by.
Okay. Do you recall where you were positioned during watching your...
Positioned.
Group participate in the parade there?
Yes, on north and east, right on the corner there.
North and east.
If you're going parade route, it would be on the right-hand side.
Okay. Just so we have clarification, can we pull up the exhibit? I believe it's 15.
We can.
Thank you.
Go ahead, and thank you.
Can we show it to the witness first?
He doesn't want it published, so just to the witness for now.
Just not yet. Just I want to make sure the witness gets a chance to view it first.
Shut the hell up.
Can
remember?
you see that on your screen yet?
I do.
And
this got to be so traumatizing for her.
Using the touchscreen, it's a touchscreen. Can you point out where
It's not published. So do you want it published?
I'm sorry. Yeah, published.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just wanted to point that out.
Just so I know, to use the touch, it has to be published?
No, she could use it, but if you're going to have her do it, it should be done in front of the jury.
Fair.
Okay, go ahead.
I think we got to wait on the jury right
Now,
now.
this is the map.
Yeah.
Michael, this is the map. On this map, you got Alice Duh-Rell, Charlotte Duh-Rell, Vivian Duh-Rell, Grayson Duh-Rell. The hell. Okay, and the people who are in red are the ones that are dead.
Oh.
So Jackson Sparks, that's the little 8-year-old.
Oh.
And then these people that you can't really see, but like Virginia Sorensen's son, you can see him like in the back. I think Tamara Duran's relative was in the back. You can see their eyes. So anyway, let's just continue.
Thank you.
For the jury, can you, using the touchscreen on your screen, can you point out exactly where you were positioned
When I was watching it?
Yes, when you were watching it.
Boom. Pull up the map. Exactly.
Right on the corner.
Super killing.
Sorry. Oh, well, if you want to erase it again, I'll do it again.
the arrow?
We'll clear it. You can do it again.
Yeah.
Just so stupid.
If you don't want, do you want the arrow?
Well, it was to the...
Clear it again.
Okay.
So it's a touch screen, so use your index finger and you can draw a circle.
Okay.
I was going to say that.
Well, I mean, it was right there, but...
I was going to say a circle or a little dot if...
Well, I thought I would do the dot, but...
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on. We'll do it again. So it's press and hold while you draw.
Okay.
There you go.
And you said that would be approximately East Main and Northeast?
Correct.
And do you recall if those... Well, there's side streets right there that you can see. Is that fair to say?
Correct.
And those side streets would be Northeast and Buckley, correct?
Correct.
Do you recall if there were barricades at those?
I can't honestly recall. I can't be sure.
We can take Exhibit 15 down.
Thank you. Go ahead.
And you said you stayed at the parade until your group had passed.
Correct.
And what time did you leave?
I can't determine the time. It was right after my group of kids went by.
And where'd you go from there?
I walked down, well, I went to go get the car because I had to go pick them up at the end of the parade.
And I'm assuming at some point your attention got drawn to something happening. That'd be fair to say?
Not necessarily.
What do you remember when you went to go get the vehicle to pick up members of your group? Would that be fair to say first? I don't want to assume.
Yeah.
Do you recall anything happening at that point?
A situation did occur before the said big event that took place.
What do you recall happening at that time once you were on your way to get your vehicle?
I think I need more specifics from you to give the details you may be looking for.
While you were getting your vehicle, did you observe anything happening? Did you overhear about anything happening at that point?
Nothing of that nature. Well, all I can say is that I was walking past White Rock.
Did you see anything that may have alerted your attention at that time?
Yes, a car coming through the parade at the beginning on White Rock where the parade was starting. So when I left, I walked down Main to White Rock on the corner there. Then a gentleman, a child, who I don't know who they were, and myself walked across the street. And at this time, a car was beeping and weaving around a slight curve that White Rock has, and then continued on.
Did you see did you see where the car went at that point?
Yes, I did. As it came around the slight curve White Rock has, it started to move forward, and then it went straight across. When I was thinking it was going to leave the parade route, if you leave the parade route on Main, you're leaving. Sorry, if you turn left, you're leaving the parade route. If you're turning right, you're going right into the parade. And it went right to if you're looking at the parade, it was on the right-hand side. And it's continued on into the parade.
Hold on, just for the record, she was using her hands during her testimony. That's okay. I just need to make a record of it. usually her right hand, just kind of demonstrating the course of travel that she described, the vehicle. And I think that's probably all I need to put on the record about that. Go ahead. Next question.
I want to back up a little bit.
Back that ass
When you
up.
first observed this car, you say you recall that it was blowing his horn.
Yep, the horn was beeping.
That's the reason why she called him. I mean, he called her because the horn was beeping. None of the other stuff about almost killing all her children mattered at all. It's that the horn was beeping. That's it. That's the reason.
But like I said, that doesn't excuse you from murdering people.
Yeah.
Do you recall if you saw who was operating that vehicle?
Unfortunately, sir, I can't recall.
But I know it was you.
Do you recall if you might have seen multiple people in the vehicle at that time? Or?
You know, unfortunately, due to the time passing, I cannot recall.
That's fair. It has been a while. Do you recall about what time that was that you observed the vehicle?
Again, I can't be sure.
Sorry if I keep asking.
No, I can't be sure. I'm sorry.
She a better one than me.
Of course.
I would have been so hostile to him.
At the time that you observed the vehicle, did you see it strike anyone?
I did not, or at least I don't recall. I'm sorry.
Okay, go sit down now.
And do you recall if the vehicle was speeding at that point that you observed it?
It wasn't speeding, but it was, well, all I can state is it wasn't speeding.
Did you happen to catch the license plate number of the vehicle at that time?
No, not at all.
Mike, he said license place.
Do you recall if the vehicle had any tinted windows?
I couldn't recall. I'm sorry.
Any windows rolled down or up at the time you observed it?
No, unfortunately, I don't remember.
Do you recall if the vehicle passed close to where you were walking at the time?
Yeah, it was close enough that it could have easily have clipped me or the two people that were in front of me.
Dumbass.
Where you were, the two people that you referred to in front of you, were any of you hurt at that time?
No.
No further questions right now.
Hey, Cross.
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Duh-Rell. Thank you for being here. You testified on direct examination that you don't recall whether or not you saw more than one person in that vehicle we're talking about. Remember saying that?
Yes.
You remember meeting on December 2nd, 2021 for an interview with Detective Jay Carpenter from the Waukesha Police Department?
I remember going. As to a lot of topic of conversations, I unfortunately can't recall those too clearly.
Do you remember telling Detective Carpenter that you only observed a driver in the vehicle?
Objection, leading witness.
Yeah, overruled. You may answer.
I can't be too sure.
Overruled. You may answer.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
I can't be too sure. Again, some of the conversations I might have had that day.
Do you remember what this vehicle looked like?
I do not.
Do you remember telling Detective Carpenter that it was a red truck?
I do not.
Okay. Can we please put up for everybody Exhibit 15 again?
Go ahead.
Can we zoom in on the intersection of East and Main?
You done fucked up now.
Go ahead.
Yes, look at Zach.
Thank you. Your testimony is that you were standing here on the northeast corner of Buckley and Main Street. Is that right?
Correct.
Objection already answered that, asked and answered.
Overruled. She may answer.
You said correct.
Correct.
And after your children walked by in the parade, you walked in this direction towards the intersection of White Rock and Main. Is that correct?
Objection
Correct.
leading and speculative.
So overruled as to both. You may answer. If there is another objection, just wait
pause.
until I rule on
Sorry.
it. Thank you. No, that's okay.
Correct, that was.
And then you crossed through the crosswalk on the north side of Main Street. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is that when you saw this vehicle we've been talking about?
Vehicle.
Yes.
So you were standing in the crosswalk.
Correct.
Do you remember a police officer being in that intersection?
I can't be too sure.
Okay. Was it clear to you that this was a parade route?
Yes, it was. Very clear.
Was it clear to you that traffic from White Rock should not have driven onto Main Street
Yes.
unless they were part of the parade?
Yes.
Did it appear to you as though the vehicle we've been talking about was part of the parade?
No.
How many children do you have, Miss Duh-Rell?
Objection irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Overruled.
No, it is
You may
relevant.
answer.
4 children.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
All 4 of your kids were marching in the parade that day, weren't they?
Yes.
Objection leading.
Overruled.
Sorry again.
Your oldest daughter, Charlotte, she was 14 at the time?
Yes.
She was marching with the Extreme Dance Group as an alumni, wasn't she?
She was handing out candy.
Objection.
There was an objection. It's overruled.
I didn't even state why I was objecting, but okay.
It won't matter, whatever
Still
it was.
need a 15.
Yes, please. You see on that map the 5 points intersection?
Yes.
When you were standing in the crosswalk at White Rock in Maine, could you see the 5 points intersection?
I could not.
You didn't see your kids get hit, did you?
I did not.
Objection leading.
Sorry.
Overruled.
Again, sorry.
Objection hearsay.
Overruled.
You didn't.
I did not.
Did you see them later that night?
Objection leading.
Overruled. You may answer.
I was only able to see 2 of my children that night.
When did you see the other 2?
Days later, when I was able to leave Children's Hospital.
As their mother, you were directly involved in their medical care, the decisions that were made in that process in the days after the parade?
Objection leading.
Overruled. You may answer.
Yes, their father and I.
Charlotte suffered a chipped vertebrae from being struck, didn't she?
She did.
Objection
Sorry
leading.
again.
Overruled. You may answer.
She did.
Your daughter Alice, she was 10 at the time, wasn't she?
She was.
She suffered chipped front teeth, is that correct?
Yes.
And facial scarring
Yes.
and road rash
Yes.
and a broken fibula and tibia
Yes.
and broken metatarsal bones.
Yes.
She was observed in a concussion protocol, is that correct?
She was.
Your daughter Vivian, she was marching with the Extreme Dance Group too, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
How old was she in November of 21?
She just turned 7.
Vivian suffered a severe concussion, didn't she?
Objection leading.
Overruled. You may answer.
Bro, you just shut up.
Yes.
And road rash?
Extreme road rash.
And a lung contusion?
Yes.
And facial scarring?
Yes.
And your 7-year-old daughter, Vivian, suffered a broken tailbone, didn't she?
She did.
Your son, Grayson, he was 8 on November 21st, 2021. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Overruled.
He was walking with the Extreme Dance Group handing out candy. Is that right?
He was.
He went to the hospital after the parade, didn't he?
Yes.
He suffered a compound fracture in his femur. Is that correct?
An open compound fracture.
Meaning the bone came through the skin?
Yes.
Hearsay.
Doctor.
Overruled. The witness may answer based upon personal knowledge.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
A police officer saved Grayson's life by placing a tourniquet on that open leg wound. Is that correct?
Yes.
I don't have any other questions.
Look at him. He know he fucked up. Look at him.
Yeah.
That's all you can do is just sit there.
No redirect.
I know that's right.
Thank you, ma'am. You may sit down.
Like, oh, I am screwed.
You may call your next witness, please.
So we gonna take down these exhibitors. You're gonna stay up
Oh,
on there.
thank you. We'll take it down.
I know you want that cone. Like the black lady, like, you in danger?
She knew that from day one.
Yeah. So the next
Please call
witness
your next witness.
is gonna be the last.
Just 1 second.
Gonna be the last witness, and then again he's gonna act a fool. I wish he would stop stalling.
Yeah, I mean, you only got one witness this time. How hard is it to call him?
Let me speed this along a little bit. Okay.
Can you give me the spelling that you have?
Babiaszz.
Is she another victim?
What's your last name?
Fabias.
Fabias.
I don't even
All right.
remember.
Thank you. You are at the witness stand. Would you please raise your right hand? My clerk, Teresa, will swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Thank you, ma'am. Please have a seat. First thing I will ask you to do is to state your first and last names for the record, and then spell each.
Catrice Babias, Katrice Babiazz.
Thank you. My apologies for mispronouncing that earlier. Go ahead, your witness.
Good afternoon, Miss Babias.
Correct.
I'm surprised I got it right.
I'm surprised you got it right too.
What do you do for a living?
I am a law enforcement dispatch supervisor.
And
Keep that in your mind that she's a law enforcement dispatch supervisor.
And how long have you been doing that now?
I've been in law enforcement for 16 years.
The evening of November 21st, 2021, were you on duty that evening?
I was not.
What were you doing that evening?
I was attending the Waukesha Christmas parade with my family.
And do you recall what time you arrived there with your family that evening?
I arrived to the parade shortly after it started, so it was right after 4 p.m.
And do you recall where you were positioned at with your family when you arrived at the parade that evening?
Yes.
And where were you positioned at?
I was towards the beginning of the parade. I was on Main Street where it connects with White Rock happening.
Did anything catch your eye that evening when you were positioned watching the parade with your family?
Yes.
What did you see?
I saw a red SUV coming from White Rock Avenue. The vehicle caught my attention because people started yelling, and the driver was honking the horn.
So, all else we can throw out and honk the horn. I don't care how many kids I ran over. I heard a horn honk.
Yeah. He's just trying to warn everybody, I'm coming through, baby.
That was what he said in his closing argument, that he was honking his horn to alert people of his presence.
But if you was gonna say that, wouldn't you also add something to the like, oh, it was a failure with the brakes or something like that,
It's
or
so
whatever,
funny that you mentioned that, because that is going to be how the Yellow Shirt Sport Day starts. Exactly that way.
Okay.
So,
Well, see, like I said, at least that's like, okay, we know that that's false, but at least that's a legitimate defense to be like, look, my car was out of control. I was trying to stop it. I couldn't stop it. I was honking the horn to warn people to get out the way. You know what I'm saying? That's a legitimate defense. Now, granted, you'd have to prove that your car was fucked up at the time, but you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother different a different thing right there. You know what I'm saying?
well,
But
he had there was a one of the police officers that was a mechanical expert. They talked about this vehicle and said there was nothing wrong with the vehicle except it was raggedy, and he was driving on an empty tank of gas. But that he had the opportunity to discuss this a week or so ago, before this day, or before Yellow Shirt Day. And so apparently he talked to his mother after he acted a fool today. And that was the new strategy about, there was a recall on the vehicle because of the engine, something. And so he was trying to use that as his defense, and he wanted to he said he wanted to call his mom to the stand, but of course the mom was not going to perjure herself on the stand. And so that was what he was banking on, her talking about the recall, whatever.
But like I said, the big problem is that, like, when you have a defense, you have to pick one defense and roll with it. If you keep swapping defenses all the time, like my defense is this, now the next day is this, and now the next day is that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna believe you. But if you came from the beginning, it was like, look, my car was messed up. I was trying to honk the horn to warn the people, at least people to be like, okay, I could see that happening, because we all know like cars can be unreliable sometimes, what I'm saying?
And he did drive an American vehicle, and American vehicles are notorious for being pieces of shit cars.
What, do you have a Jeep?
No, he had a Dodge. What was it?
Yeah, the same company. So yeah, the pieces of shit.
They're pieces of shit, yeah.
Do you recall, to the best of your knowledge, it's been a little bit, the driver of the vehicle you observed was honking his horn? Was he gesturing to people?
Yes.
And what do you see? What did you see the gesturing as?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
What was the gesturing?
What was the driver gesturing?
Yes. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So he is taking his hand and going like this, really rapidly, aggressively.
Thank you. It was a Ford Escape. Thank you.
Her right hand up.
I can't remember.
Probably above her. I wouldn't say at a 90-degree angle, but somewhere maybe at a 45-degree.
I went to karaoke, and I actually saw a red Ford Escape. And I started laughing as I drove by.
Well, my daughter drives a Ford Escape.
You yourself being in law enforcement.
Oh, what color is it?
It's technically it's black, but you know what I'm saying, she got an A to B car. That ain't
I got
you
you.
know what I'm saying, it's an A to B car.
Look, say no more. I know about the A to B cars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And just based on what you were observing, the driver of the vehicle you observed was honking his horn and gesturing with this motion. Would you take that motion as trying to alert people to move out of the way?
Very much so.
Grounds.
Sustain us to the form of the question. Please rephrase.
How did you yourself take that gesturing?
I took that gesturing as the driver was telling people to get out of his way.
Do you back up?
Back that ass up.
Did the vehicle pass pretty close to where you were positioned?
Yes, the vehicle almost struck my daughter.
Oh, shit.
Do you recall seeing the driver?
I looked the driver right in the eyes.
Uh-oh.
And how did the driver look?
Look like you.
The driver looked like through me.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean through you? Describe what you mean by through you.
I feel that it is very hard to explain that look, but it was very frightening.
Do you recall what the driver was wearing?
The driver had a hoodie sweatshirt or sweatshirt on, and something on his head. I wasn't sure if it was the hood of the sweater or maybe a beanie hat. It was winter. I'm not 100% sure.
Were you able to see any hair?
I did see hair, yes.
How would you describe the hair?
The hair on the head, like dreads down here from what I could see underneath the hood or the hat, and then there was facial hair. Beard.
Did the vehicle...
Hold on, I just need to make a record of she was also using her hands, that's okay, to indicate at the neck, like under the chin, neck area, with her hands coming down a few inches to indicate what she was describing as hair being seen from the driver. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
When you observed the vehicle approaching, was the vehicle speeding?
When the vehicle was approaching from White Rock, the vehicle was not speeding at that time.
To the best of your knowledge, do you recall there being any barriers present where you were positioned at?
Yes.
Do you recall if the vehicle you observed had any tinted windows?
I do not recall.
Were you able to make out a license plate number of the vehicle?
License plates.
It had passed so closely by you?
No, once the vehicle continued past my position, I was more concerned about my children that were with me.
I'm assuming at some point you spoke with the law enforcement about what you saw that evening. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
And do you recall what agency that was?
I do.
And what agency was that?
the FBI.
Oh my God. Come on with it.
At what point were you not able to see the SUV once it passed you?
I lost sight of the SUV once it went into a bunch of people.
I know, right? Funds Court. Like, who knows what a license?
Do you recall what date it was that you spoke with the FBI agents on? Was that the same evening or a few days after?
It was not the same evening of the parade, but it was that week. It was within the next few days.
The day you spoke with FBI agents, do you recall stating the driver was wearing a red top that appeared to be made out of a sweatshirt-like material?
Let me just tell you this, Mike. He had on a gray hoodie, and then when he was running from the police going through people's neighborhoods, they have him on camera.
Yeah.
He had taken his t-shirt, his hoodie off, and he was caught at that guy's house where he had his sandwich in his pocket. He's wearing a red t-shirt. Let's continue.
I don't recall exactly what was said to the agent, but I do remember the sweatshirt, yes.
A red sweatshirt?
It's possible.
You know, he a fake blood and all.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just a little bit ago, you said that, well, when asked the question of did you recall hair for the driver, you stated and made the gesture that the hair was in front. Do you recall saying that?
Yes, sir.
Do you recall when speaking with FBI agents stating that the hair was pulled back?
The hair appeared to be like possibly in a ponytail, but it was so full that it was coming forward.
That's exactly what he looked like too. He had his hood on. Hey, that's the judge typing. I bet she is making plans to see her girlfriends at the spa. This bullshit almost over with, and I'm gonna need me a massage and a facial.
Yeah. Get that mani-pedi and
Be ready.
Hey.
Like poor white lady.
Do you recall?
I'm up here.
Well, let me back up. Did you leave the parade at that point?
At what point?
After seeing the vehicle?
Yes.
Did everybody leave the parade after seeing the vehicle? This just baffles me.
I don't know why, because you did watch all of these things. You should.
It still baffles me though, at the stupidity. It's just hard to believe there's a person who thinks like this.
Yeah.
And thought like maybe I have a shot.
I don't think he thought he had a shot. I think that,
Were you
like I said,
injured the
he just
evening
wants
of
to
the
grandstand
incident?
now. You know.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
You were injured?
You don't want to miss this part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Were you injured the evening of the incident?
Yes.
You were injured?
Yes, I was.
Any reason why that's not reported?
Probably because I didn't tell anyone else.
No, he didn't get him.
If you were injured, why not tell anyone?
Because I haven't wanted to talk about the traumatic experience that I went through for still reliving the weeks and days after the incident.
Look at his face.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't expecting that shit, was he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
It doesn't make any sense. You talked
I
to
know it don't.
FBI agents a few days, or you said you didn't. To be fair, you said you didn't know. You said it was that week, is what you said. The same week. You spoke with FBI agents. Reported no injuries.
They didn't ask me about injuries.
Well, would it be fair to say that kind of information would come up when talking to law enforcement, seeing as how you yourself work in law enforcement? It just seems odd, don't you think?
I do not. I was not physically injured.
Oh.
Oh.
But you didn't report this at any time whatsoever.
That's the answer to the question.
Grounds.
Sustained. Already answered.
So did you speak to anyone about this in law enforcement?
Objection made.
Grounds.
Overruled. She may answer. He clarified law enforcement. Did she speak to anyone about this in law enforcement? I interpreted this as the injury.
Right.
So go ahead.
I feel like, no, I did not.
Did you file any claims related to the incident?
No, I did not.
That's a sovereign citizen question. Did you file a claim? Do you have a claim? Is there a claim? I'm being accused of a claim that you can't prove. It's just one of them.
Yeah. So, what kind of strategy is that?
He always defaults back to the sovereign citizen shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even as a sovereign citizen, well, I mean, I understand that, like, the sovereign citizen stuff is like total BS, but usually there's some kind of like weak logic behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it something like, oh, you don't recognize a claim or something like that? So, like,
he's saying that since no one filed a claim, I guess against him, then there is no claim, and therefore there is no case. So he should be, allowed to leave.
Oh, okay.
Because nobody has a claim against him. You see, because he doesn't respond to or recognize his name that's in all caps on his paper. I kid you not. This is real. Michael.
I know. I've heard the crazy sovereign citizens defenses before. So, like I said, I know that. Like I said, they get wild. But I always like to hear what the logic, or at least their logic behind it is.
There's no logic here. I think that he's like new to the sovereign citizen movement,
Yeah.
and he's very new, or he was told this by his mom, who's an alleged sovereign citizen too. And yeah, he's been getting advice from someone, but nobody with sense.
So she need to get her ass beat too. So yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. I would have already charged the prosecutor if it was me. They would have been together.
Yeah, yeah.
They be going down the river together. I bet everybody butt hurt, like literally hurts from sitting so long dealing with him.
Cause them chairs don't look comfortable.
You know, Duh-Rell make people's ass itch.
Today, your first time bringing up your alleged injury?
No, it is not.
We almost done, Mike. I know you barely hanging on. You old fart.
I'm an old man. But it's all good.
At some point, you were subpoenaed by the district attorney's office to testify here to testify in this trial. Would that be fair to say?
Yes, it is.
Okay, here we go.
Do you recall when you received that subpoena?
From the district attorney's office, it was in July.
And do you recall whom you spoke with about the information regarding the subpoena?
I contacted the victim witness advocate, Carrie Peterson.
You contacted the Ms. Peterson after receiving the subpoena?
Correct. The instructions told me to.
Okay.
Come on, pimpin'.
You ever spoke with anyone directly at the district attorney's office?
No. Correction. Yes, when I walked in today, I met there and let them know I was here, and then they walked me into a room, and I waited until I was called by you.
So before today, you had no interactions with anyone related to the district attorney's office besides I think you said victim advocate?
So the victim advocates who have been in connection with and letting me know when to come and all of that.
Of the three district attorneys seated to my left at this table, had you had any interactions of any kind with any of those three district attorneys?
I have not.
And I believe, just for the record, when you asked that, Attorney Basie was just pointing to herself and the two people next to her, so it's clear, because since there's two tables.
What would be the reason for that?
Since there's two tables of individuals, I think she wanted to make the witness aware. And I just wanted to point it out.
Look at him. He's like, oh, I got him. I got a new angle.
Working in law enforcement for 16 years, I'm sure this isn't your first time being involved in a trial. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, but she's in dispatch, right?
I have not been in a trial for law enforcement.
Correct. She's in
Yeah,
dispatch.
so she's never. Yeah, she doesn't. He acted like she's like on the streets or something like that. No, she's downstairs in the basement, dude.
Yep. with a headset. Oh no, she's a dispatch supervisor, so she harassing people.
Yeah, so yes,
On the
but she's
phone.
still down in the basement
But
though.
she down there, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have not.
You've never witnessed a trial, sat at a trial, been in a trial?
I have not.
Have you ever testified in any way before today? Grounds.
Overruled, you may answer.
I have testified before, yes.
So it would be fair to say that you would have knowledge of where an alleged defendant and the district attorney would sit.
Bitch, you are not an alleged defendant. You are the defendant. You are shackled to a table. An alleged defendant. He pisses me off so much when he says that.
In the courtroom, correct?
I know where they're sitting, yes.
Like I said, poor white lady. She's like, what am I doing up here?
I want to back up a little bit to the observation of the vehicle.
Yeah, get to the vehicle.
Evening of November 21st, 2021. While you observed the vehicle approaching your position, did you see it strike anyone?
I did not see the vehicle strike anyone, no.
Sit down. No further questions. But you know we're not going to do that, though.
From your opinion, observing the vehicle approaching your position, did it appear that the vehicle attempted to strike anyone?
Yes.
And why would you come to that conclusion?
Because I saw an officer have to jump out of the way in order for the...
When it was approaching.
Is he getting mad?
I'm confused.
Hold on. The question was asked. This witness is going to be allowed to answer the question fully without interruption. Go ahead and answer the question.
Thank you. I misunderstood his question, I guess.
Answer the question that as you understood it.
Yep. So I saw that an officer had to get out of the way, and he was attempting to stop Mr. Brooks from driving through the parade, and he was at the last minute jumped out of the way from the vehicle. Otherwise, he would have been struck.
You just used the name Mr. Brooks for the first time that you've been testifying. Would that be fair to say?
I don't understand your question.
You just used the name Mr. Brooks for the first time since you've been testifying. Is that fair to say?
That's fair to say, yes.
Why haven't you used that name before? You've been up there for quite some time.
I didn't need to.
Bitch, we know it's you.
So what changed for the last question that you needed to?
I don't understand your question.
You just stated that you didn't mention the name before because you didn't need to. So what about the last question that you answered made you feel like you needed to use the name for that question and no question before that?
I don't know.
Oh, lady. Elizabeth Bays are confused. We confused too, girl. We confused.
And I know that that was probably part of his sovereign citizen tactic, but he didn't go anywhere with it. Like, if that's the thing that I don't get. Like, you like I understand that a lot of your defense is bullshit, but like if you're gonna say like, yeah, my defense is bullshit, man, double down on the bullshit, right? You know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who this Daryl Brooks person that you're talking about is. You know, that's a sovereign citizen bullshit.
That's what
You know what I'm saying?
he does all the time.
Yeah, but the thing is that he's like asking her, okay, why'd you say Mr. Brooks? You know what I'm saying? And then she like, well, but I don't know. And then he just drops it. Like, no, double down on that bullshit.
Oh, he go. There's more. There's more. He is real. He is really mad. He's about to crash. He's about to crash out.
Out of curiosity, how did you come to the knowledge of that name?
It was on the subpoena I received last week.
You just stated a little bit earlier in testimony that you received your subpoena in July. Now you said last week.
He is so freaking stupid. So she got a subpoena by the prosecution. The prosecution was not going to call her. So he decided to put her on her witness list. And since his black ass is in jail, he can't do any of the, reaching out to people and stuff like that. The state sent the state sent the subpoenas on his behalf. So for him to even be like, well, why are there two different subpoenas? Freaking weird. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Those are both correct.
So you received two separate subpoenas?
Yes!
Correct.
What was the difference between the two?
Oh, man.
One was from the district attorney's office and one was from you.
So the one that you received from the district attorney's office in July didn't have a case caption on it?
Okay, what's a case caption?
Now he just learned what a case caption was. Or I'm not sorry, he just heard it because he don't know what it is.
Just 1 second. 1 second, Your Honor. If I may have.
1 second, I gotta look this up myself.
The purpose of this trial.
There was no objection at first.
But there's no.
I'm going to sustain the objection under 906.11 because I don't believe it advances.
I think
trial.
I think you know where I was getting at with the question.
Nobody knows what you were getting at.
Then you need to ask your question directly, sir. Go ahead. But I'm sustaining it as to the form of the question.
Ugh.
When you were subpoenaed in July by the district attorney's office, the subpoena didn't contain information to the case you were being subpoenaed for?
Objection to relevance.
Grounds.
Sustained. You don't have to answer that. I sustained the objection on those grounds. Ask the question I believe that you're trying to ask, not that one.
Girl, he don't know.
Was the name that you mentioned, Mr. Brooks, anywhere on the subpoena that you received from the district attorney's office in July?
Objection. Now, when he starts hitting that prison pen, that's when he is really getting it. He getting mad. He hits the table with that pen.
Grounds.
Sustained.
Grounds for the sustained. That
Not
was
relevant.
What? Mind-boggling.
Yeah, mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling.
Sir, in July when you received your subpoena from the district attorney's office, were you even aware what you were being subpoenaed for?
Objection, relevance.
Grounds.
Sustained. Not relevant.
She's testifying in the trial and it's not relevant that she got subpoenaed?
Mr. Brooks, she's here under your subpoena.
What?
What? You called her as a witness.
The subpoena that you, the subpoena is relevant because she
Mr.
was
Brooks,
already
under
subpoenaed.
90611, please ask the witness a
This is
relevant and
mind-boggling.
probative question.
This is mind-boggling. Mind-boggling.
Remind the jury that the statements of the parties or the attorneys are not evidence.
Ooh. I'm sure the jury loved you.
So were you aware that it was a chance you would be possibly testifying in this trial?
Yes.
Because she was subpoenaed.
And did you know who the trial was for?
Objection.
Grounds.
A dusty dumbass.
Sustained.
Grounds for
Relevant.
sustained.
It's not
I've
relevant.
never heard of nobody testifying in a trial that they didn't know who the trial was for.
Mr.
think
Brooks,
that's- I think
I'm
that's very
sustaining the
relevant.
objection under 90611, and I'm asking you to move on.
Man, y'all, this ridiculous, man. Seems to me like a like a lot of your answers are coached. Is that fair to say?
No.
His witness.
Yeah, his witness
So
was
the
coached
subpoena that you got last week,
by the other side.
is that how you learned the name that you used?
Objection.
Grounds.
Relevance for the same reason I argued before.
Grounds.
Asked and answered. She's indicated the answer already. 90611, sir. Next question.
The question
Different
was,
topic.
is that the first time that she saw the name?
It's not relevant.
That
Next
was not
question.
asked and answered. That was not asked nor answered.
Under 90611, please ask a question, sir.
Man, what is y'all people trying to pull? Man? This is ridiculous.
Mr. Brooks, if you don't ask another question that's relevant and probative under 90611, then I will turn the witness over to the state for their cross-examination.
And then I should be able to get redirect, right? Your Honor?
Ask a question, or I will declare the examination by you to be ended.
It's not an examination, it's direct.
It's a direct examination, sir. Under 90611, you are directed to ask a question, or I will ask the state if they have any questions.
I heard you.
Thank you. Next question.
Look at him. Ooh. Like if he had a vehicle, he would have ran the car. he would have ran her over. He was ready. It's like if I had a car, I would run her over with my car.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's the have we did the cross on him?
Nope.
Okay.
You know who the plaintiff is in this matter?
Yes.
Who's the plaintiff?
The state of Wisconsin.
Is that an entity or a living human being?
Objection.
Grounds.
Relevance.
Not relevant. Sustained. Next question.
Have you ever had any interaction with the plaintiff?
Objection. Vague.
Sustained.
Vague.
As to the form of the question.
Have you ever had any interaction with the state of Wisconsin?
Do not answer that question. Next question, sir. Under 90611.
Was there an objection or was that just a ruling? I'm not sure. You're both was talking at the same time.
Under 90611, I directed the witness not to answer that irrelevant question. Ask your next question, sir.
He's like, I'm not getting my way. What can I do? He's looking at probably Opera the Chopper.
Mr. Brooks, ask your next question.
I'm going to get to it.
Thank you.
You saw that little nose, the nose flare?
I saw it.
Baby,
And once again, he out staring her down. You know what I'm saying? Staring everybody down, to be honest with you.
With them dead eyes.
So when did you first report your alleged injury?
You do not have to answer that question. Next question, sir.
Grounds for
906.11, sub 1, sub A, sub B, and sub C.
Is that lawful law?
All right, and you may sit down. Does the state have any questions for this witness?
Dude. And they looking like, do we even need to bother doing this? We can just say no, there's no questions. Do we need to do this?
Yeah.
It's bullying at this point. He's allegedly can't hear, but he loves to ear hustle. So, you see him looking, he listening to stuff. He can hear. Ain't nothing wrong with that fool hearing. He can hear.
Yeah.
Ma'am, that day on November 21st of last year, you were there with 2 kids?
I was, yes.
What were their ages on that date?
Objection.
3 and...
Overrule, the witness may answer.
Of course it's going to be overruled.
3 and 6.
And I don't know, Mr. Brooks can sit down. And I'm asking the questions from him.
Oh, Tim, you said what is lawful law? Well, there's no such thing as lawful law. However, in the sovereign citizen court guide that they have, they ask that question if it's lawful law, because lawful law for them is the Uniform Commercial Code, the UCC, the Uniform Commercial Code, what's to do with commercial liability and stuff like that. But that's what he uses as lawful law, which has nothing to do with, running over people and injuring, like 70 people. So that's the long and short answer for what lawful law is. It's nothing.
Right.
Hey, Munchkin.
Mr. Brooks, you're not asking the questions.
I'm not saying
I would
anything.
ask you to sit down, please. It is disrespectful to this witness and to the state and to the court.
No, it's not. Not doing anything wrong. I'm merely standing here.
Ma'am, when you were at the parade on November 21st of last year, approximately where were you watching the parade from?
Asked and answered objection.
Mr. Brooks, it's cross-examination. Just because you asked the question initially and she answered does not mean the state doesn't get to follow up on it.
So the state can ask the same question I asked?
The state can ask their question.
So how come when I did that, it was
the witness may answer.
Sustained.
I was on Main Street, but right by where the intersection of White Rock, and I was in the roadway.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked and previously admitted into evidence as State's Exhibit 15.
Go ahead.
And I'd ask that the screen be cleared. And ma'am, does this show...
Wait till it's in the jury box.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. The jury would let me know when it's there. Thank you. It's there now. Go ahead.
Ma'am, do you see a purple line on that would indicate the parade route going from White Rock Avenue down Main Street?
Yes, I do.
And can you approximate where you and your kids were watching the parade?
Yes. Do you want?
I'm sorry, it's a touch screen. I keep forgetting to say that. It's touch screen, just put a dot right where it is. Okay.
Maybe on the other side of that red line.
So, okay, can we clear the screen and maybe just put a dot? I think that, or a circle. I think a circle would be good. Okay, thank you. Would be fair to say is to your left would have been Pleasant Street?
That is correct.
Were there barricades blocking Pleasant Street?
There were there were barricades that were partially blocked. They were on Main Street, but partially blocking Pleasant Street as well.
Could a car have gone down Pleasant Street?
Yes.
Okay.
Overruled.
Hearsay.
The witness may answer.
Hearsay.
Hearsay.
So when the red SUV came down White Rock Avenue and was making its turn onto East Main Street, as you've testified, it could have just gone straight onto Pleasant Street, correct?
That is correct.
That's hearsay. She's speaking as
Hold on.
eyewitness,
There's an
first-hand
objection.
eyewitness.
Mr. Brooks, your objection is noted. It's overruled. The witness
As
may
usual.
answer.
It's always overruled.
Go ahead, you may answer me.
Oh, there's a reason for that.
Sorry, there's a lot of talking. Your question was, just to clarify, could the vehicle have gone straight onto Pleasant Street? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Okay, thank you. And where you stated that you and your kids were partially in the roadway when the red SUV came through?
Yes, we were.
Objection. That's mischaracterization of what was testified to.
Overruled. The witness may answer. Go ahead.
Like,
can you repeat it?
Like, law school is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't learn this on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
Were you and your kids all in the roadway when the red SUV went through?
Yes, we were.
Okay. You weren't part of the parade, correct?
We were not.
Okay. So were you standing with other people that were in the roadway?
Yes, we were.
And was one of your kids going to get candy when the red SUV came through?
Yes, my
Objection.
daughter.
Speaking as a first-hand eyewitness.
Because she is a first-hand eyewitness.
No, I'm talking about you.
The objection is noted. It's overruled. The question is proper, and the witness may answer.
Yes, my daughter was further in the roadway. We were all in the road, but she was further in the roadway,
That was
reaching to grab
legitimately
candy.
stupid.
At any other
Yes. And again, there's more.
Klein, you said that this was towards the end of the parade. Is that correct?
Yeah, we saw Santa, and he's always like the end of the parade.
And had your daughter gone to get candy at other times?
The entire time.
Had she, during the time preceding the red SUV coming through, had she almost been struck by any other participants in the parade?
No, she was nowhere near like where the vehicles were driving through the parade. She was no.
So she's going out to get some candy that had been thrown, I assume, correct?
Yes.
And
Overruled. The witness's answer may stand.
and you see this red SUV coming. Is it coming from your right or from your left?
The red SUV was coming from my right side, which was White Rock.
Okay. And how close did it come to your daughter?
It was, I wouldn't be able to give an accurate judgment, but it felt very, very close.
Had you not pulled your daughter away, would that car have hit your daughter?
Objection. Speculative.
Overruled.
It's very possible.
Now, I think that should have been sustained.
Not necessarily, because you're asking her opinion of the situation, not necessarily like a theory type.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can see that not being sustained.
I can see that being sustained.
Nah. I mean, like I said, even if it did get sustained, all they have to do is just ask the question, in your opinion, you know what I'm saying, do you feel that way? So like I said, either way, the question goes through.
Yeah.
So you say that you saw a police officer have some contact with the red SUV. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Can you describe that for the jury?
Well, there was a few times that police officers attempted to stop the red SUV. The first one would have been where we were on Main and White Rock. And then there were also other people trying to stop it too. And then again, as it drove, once it turned onto Main, the next road, I believe is Buckley, and there was another officer who tried to stop that, the red SUV again.
And which is the officer who had to step out of the way in order to not get hit by the red SUV?
What was the question?
Where was the officer located who had to step out of the way to avoid being struck by the red SUV?
I believe that was the officer around Buckley and Main.
And ma'am, as the car passed your location, did it increase its speed?
Yes.
Do you know where in the roadway it traveled down?
Overruled, the witness may answer.
The direction of travel?
Where in the road? Was it on the left-hand side, the right-hand side, or in the middle?
It was all over the road.
You saw it all over the road?
Yes.
So going, and why don't you describe for the jury what you saw?
Driving the vehicle, once it turned onto Main, it drove side to side, and then I lost sight when there were through the people as it got down the hill.
Nothing further.
Thank you. Let me read the rest.
Oh.
Yep.
Seething anger.
You said you observed multiple officers try to stop the vehicle. Is that correct?
Yes.
You described one at, I think you said it was Buckley, right?
Yes.
Why didn't you report the other officers that you allegedly saw attempt to stop the vehicle?
I don't know what you're asking.
Yeah, I don't understand that question at all.
The report that you, the interview that was conducted with the FBI, that was who did your interview, correct?
Yes.
Why is it not in the report about the multiple officers that you say you saw attempting to stop the vehicle?
How the fuck would she know?
I don't know why that wasn't put in the report.
Do you recall if you told the FBI agents?
You choking on them lies.
It's been a year. I believe so, but it's been a year.
Malik.
When you say it's been a year, I'm assuming that means that there's some details you don't quite recall all the way. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Okay, leave it at that and sit down.
So it would be fair to say that if there's details you don't recall, how can you recall the path of travel of the SUV that you claim you saw?
Can you rephrase the question? I'm not understanding.
I think it was clear.
Yep, you may.
I'll ask you. You just acknowledged that there may be some details that you don't quite recall. So would it be fair to say that you don't quite recall the path of travel of the vehicle?
No, that is not correct.
Oh, you tried it.
Judging by what you just stated, wouldn't it be fair to say that that's a possibility?
No.
Oh.
So you recall all the details of what you observed that evening, November 21st, 2021?
No.
So what other details do you not recall?
I don't remember.
How does someone recall the details of the recall?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Sustained is to the form of the question.
Should have just hit it with, I don't remember.
Seems almost as if you're recalling what you want to recall and purposely not recalling.
Objection. Badgering the witness.
Yes, sustained. You do not have to answer that, and you are warned. You may not badger or argue with this witness. Next question.
Badger or argue? What do you mean?
Next question.
What do you mean?
Don't intimidate the witness is what I mean.
How am I intimidating the witness?
Badgering the witness by eye rolling, by pursing your lips, by making facial movements regarding her answers.
Does she feel intimidated?
Is badgering the witness.
Are you kidding me?
Under 906.11, please ask your next question.
You can't be serious right now. Intimidating the witness. What have I done to intimidate the witness?
The last question was badgering, which is a form can
But you
be.
said
Mr. Brooks, I made my ruling under 906.11. Please ask a question or I will stop the questioning.
How did I intimidate?
Under 906.11, sub 1, sub A, sub B, and sub C, ask your next question or the questioning of this witness will end.
Judge? How are you even a judge?
All right, you may step down, ma'am. Thank you.
How are you even a judge? Come on, man. This must be all about the 62 trust, right? That you want to be the beneficiary of?
I'm going to give the jury their closing instruction. We are done with testimony for today.
You know the trust he's talking about, right?
Huh?
I see you know the trust that he's talking about, right?
Nuh-uh. Which one?
So sovereign citizens believe that when you're born.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do know about that.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
about
I
the
do
account.
know about that.
Okay,
About the account. Yeah.
Yes, that's what he's talking about.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Please do not
Like I
begin your
said, I do know a
deliberations
little
and
bit
discussion.
about that sovereign citizen bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because,
Mhm.
like I said, it's somewhat fascinating, even though it's like a major grift or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I once again, my whole thing is like you've never seen this been pulled
Nope.
off. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? Why do you think that this is a legitimate strategy? And
Because
like I said,
he's smarter than everybody.
every person, like I said, my favorite videos that I got into a little while back was like people who those police body cams or whatever,
Mhm.
when they pull somebody over and they got a sovereign citizen tag on there and they start
Mhm.
talking that sovereign citizen bullshit and then they just go ham on them, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Yep.
like, yeah, well, you kind of deserve this ass whooping.
Mhm. It's like I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
Yeah, I'm traveling. Nigga, you
And
on the road in the car. Let's
it's like
drive.
the vehicle, what they say? It's not a commercial vehicle, so you can't pull me over. That's another one they say. Dumbasses.
Uh-huh.
Case until all the evidence is presented, and I have instructed you on the law. Do not discuss this case among yourselves or with anyone else until your final deliberations in the jury room. This order is not limited to face-to-face conversations. It also extends to
blah, blah, blah.
If you come in contact, do not listen to any conversation, either in person or about this trial. Do not consult
But it
dictionaries.
was shady, the camera person putting that close up on him like this. I
Computers,
love it.
electronic applications, social media, the internet, or other reference materials for additional inaccurate or incomplete. Relying on this information is unfair because the parties would not have the opportunity to refute, explain, or correct it. Do not communicate with anyone about.
He picturing all the things he could do to her. He just, this blush wearing bitch.
Of tools with communication capabilities to share any information about this case. For anyone to communicate, we appreciate that is the evidence presented.
Has he blinked yet?
After this trial, to believe that another juror has violated.
I know I'm skipping.
Please rise for the jury.
All right. So there's more. We're almost finished.
Call yourself a judge as much as bias you could put up in here. Don't even tell the jury the truth.
That's your job to tell the
No
jury.
integrity
Right.
whatsoever. None. None.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. I would like an update on whether Mr. Brooks filled out a subpoena for Dawn Woods. He provided that to the state. Has that been done?
No, we haven't received anything, Your Honor, and obviously she can appear here voluntarily if Mr. Brooks wants to arrange that. I don't believe a subpoena is necessary. We had subpoenaed her, and she was under a state subpoena. So I know that at least some point she had notice, but our position would be, Your Honor, that we will not be responsible in any fashion for producing Miss Woods. Mr. Brooks talks to her on a daily basis. If he wants her here, he can produce her on Monday.
Yeah, they ain't got to worry about
That's
that.
the mom,
So
right?
I just wanted to know, because I know subpoena form was filled out.
If I want her to be here, she gonna be here.
I agree with
So
the
just
state that
know that.
she could certainly appear.
It ain't even got to be no arrangement. All I got to say is come. She gonna come.
Okay.
That simple.
Mr. Brooks, do you intend
Spoiler alert, she doesn't come.
to call her as a witness? Because I'm directing you to have her here at 9
We said
a.m.
all that at the beginning, man. Like, I don't even want to be in here that much longer. Just do what you got to do so I can get up out of here. I'm tired of being in the courtroom that has no integrity whatsoever. How can you even call yourself a
Mr.
judge?
Brooks, I need to make a record of some
I need to
things.
make a record too.
You don't
When
need
am
to-
I going to get the chance to do that?
All right, I need to make a record. He's being removed to the other courtroom. He is yelling at me. He's not going to let me make a statement or make the record that I need to make.
I'm finna
He
leave
hasn't
anyway,
sat
so what
down
do it
for
matter?
the
You can
better
hold
part
me in
of 2
contempt
hours.
all you want. You can hold me in contempt all you want.
I'm not
All
holding you
gotta
in
do is say
contempt.
if it's criminal or civil, so I can hit you with you.
I need to
with
clear
what you
the
know is
courtroom because
coming.
I do need
I'm
to
gonna
make.
give you what you know is coming.
I need him to go to the
If
other
it's civil,
courtroom because I do need to put some
if
things
it's
on the
civil,
record. The record should
Where's the
reflect
contract between you
that
and I?
Mr. Brooks
If it's
is
criminal,
yelling at me.
what is the crime?
He is.
Who makes the claim? And what
He
is
is. I will make the record when we get back. I will step off, but Mr. Brooks, you're being
It ain't
taken
no,
to the
it
next
ain't no Mr.
courtroom.
Brooks. Don't try to address me
Thank
like
you.
that. Like you don't have no integrity. How can you be a judge? Making tacit agreements, being biased, judicial misconduct, trying to steal somebody's system.
And so he's in the next courtroom. He got removed.
At any point between his being taken into custody and today, it's my understanding that he has tried to call her from the Waukesha County Jail
He's talking about Erica Brooks.
on 37 occasions. She has never accepted a single one of those phone calls. And finally, during the early lunch break, I was informed by the bailiff staff that the defendant was twice offered to go to his cell to retrieve that letter that he talked about. He declined both times.
Thank you. I appreciate the record being made. I will now unmute Mr. Brooks and ask him if there's anything he needs to make a record of at this point on the topics that have been raised. So, anything you wish to address before we break for the day?
Yeah, I can. I wasn't really hearing everything that was just said good, but why haven't I been given the chance to offer all my filings and the evidence when I already stated that before? I would like all my filings. I would like every single filing that I filed placed into evidence. Every last one of them.
You know, his filings was some nonsense.
That has yet to be
Of
done.
course, everything about him is nonsense.
I put you on notice, and I've stated it on the record. Even before I even had a chance to start calling witnesses and put on a defense that I haven't even been adequately been able to do.
Oh no.
So this is something that's been stated on the record numerous times. I did hear a reference to what was he just talking about? Whatever he was just talking about is in regards to me going to get the letter or whatever the case may be. First of all, it's not just one letter. Like I stated before, it's multiple letters.
You should have brought multiple letters then.
And for somebody that don't even know to try to tell me what I got, like you need to cut it out, man. Y'all need to cut it out. Seriously. Stop it. It seems to me that all y'all been wanting to do is gang up. Be biased, be prejudiced, and gang up. 4 against 1.
Well, you had a legal team.
Mm-hmm.
Should have kept them.
And you sit up there earlier and made a record before the lunch. You sit up there and made a record about all this stuff that happened in Nevada. That's other acts of evidence, ain't it? How was you allowed to put that on record and not even be truthful about everything that you said?
Because you opened the door. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
But not one time did somebody say, no, we gonna strike that.
Because you opened the door.
Not one time. But if it had been me, it would have got struck. Or if it had been me, it would have been a problem. If it had been me, I'd have been held in contempt. Why was the bond not addressed? Why was the statement of particulars not addressed?
It was nonsense.
No filings that I seem to file need to be addressed. After you sat there and told me that that's what I needed to do, do you want to refer to the waiver of counsel, which, again, for the record, you accepted it the way that I gave it to you, which clearly states on there, I do not waive my right to assistance of counsel, and you accepted that. But you still turn around and continue to violate my Sixth Amendment right. You violate my First Amendment right by telling me what I can and can't say, which I have the right to say whatever I want to say and to be heard. That's the First Amendment.
If that even still applies anymore.
You sit up here and talking about a fourth option that you came with out of the blue for Illinois versus Allen when there is no fourth option. Then you try to sneak some other case laws in that you just came up with today. I don't know if you came up with that when you was on one of your breaks that you take. But that it's awful funny that it never got mentioned before. You've repeatedly made a false record. You want to sit up here and perpetuate all this disruptive behavior and this, that, and the third, when you knew from the point of the start of this trial, 1, that I wasn't prepared, 2, that I did not understand the proceedings. But yet still you choose to find a way to get around it. Just like you found a way to get around answering what your name was, which you're a public servant, the name that you have on file with the Secretary of Treasury and State, however you want to put it. You were asked for a certified copy of your oath of office, which you stated on the record you would not provide. Didn't give any case law why you don't have to provide that. Have yet to prove subject matter jurisdiction, for the record. Have yet to show that you even have a license to practice law.
Haven't proven that yet. And neither has the prosecution. Where's the licenses? Why can't I place your oath of office into the record? Why can't I make that part of evidence?
Her oath of office as a judge, as part of the
oath
evidence.
that you haven't even honored, not one bit. Doing enough to keep your face clean doesn't constitute being fair. Doesn't constitute being impartial. When the jury was selected, I struck the whole jury. That never got addressed in any way, shape, or form. When you knew, when you were informed way before that I was striking the whole jury. So how can you go over that constitutional right, which I have the right to not pass a jury?
Mr. Brooks, I'm muting you. And the reason I'm muting him is because he has not addressed a single issue that was raised at the end of this hearing today. He is simply rehashing previous determinations of this court. I would describe it as a rant. He continues to impugn the integrity of this court and this process. Again, he did not address any of the issues that I raised at the end of this hearing. From my perspective, the issues that he is raising are all related to claims that a sovereign would make, someone who claims to be a sovereign citizen, claims that have no base, that are baseless in law and in fact.
And stupid.
I'm not going to address them any further. Again, they are simply baseless. And with that, I'm going to end for the day. I'll see the parties at 8:30 a.m. on Monday. Thank you, everyone.
She looks so tired.
Yeah, I can't imagine have to deal with this joker for days. Like I said, just me dealing with him for a few hours has made me tired.
And then I got one quick thing. It's like a minute long, and then we can go.
All right.
I know. I'm sorry,
You're making it sound like you holding me hostage or something. You know?
I'm holding you hostage.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a clip of he was on like a jail show back in 2000 something in Nevada. So I'm thinking though, this was when he had picked up Erica Patterson when she was a minor. So she was in Nevada.
Yeah.
I didn't think about, I got this beautiful kid
that you don't see
who's going without my time. I thought I would just be this wonderful father, just be the greatest dad ever. The vision is just like, I'm gonna give him everything that I didn't have. But then it's like reality set in. You actually become the drug, not even a human being. Basically, that's how I felt. Like I wasn't a human anymore. I was just something.
Yeah, that hadn't changed.
Something vile, disgusting,
You're right.
despicable. I could go on. I could use a lot of words, but that's what I became. It's really what I became. What you're doing when you enter this life is basically you're signing a contract. It's very fine line. You're past that now. Now you're druggy.
Anywho's, that's it. I know it's time for you to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime because, like I said, I'm an old man, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, like I said, this has been interesting, you know what I'm saying? Like, this Joker is something else. I can tell you
He's
that.
impossible.
He's something else.
He is absolutely impossible. So, I guess the next time we come back, we can do Yellow Shirt Day.
Shirt Day.
That's Box Fort Day.
So what's going on during? I mean, because like I said, this seems like him resting his case, right? So what else would there be left to do?
Well, so what had happened is when we start on Yellow Shirt Day, he tries to bring up that there was a Brady violation, basically saying that with the thing with the car, the recall, that he believed that the state was withholding information, and so he wanted to bring up a Brady claim and say that the prosecution neglected or was being fraudulent and not, you know, I can't even think right now.
Oh, so it's just basically a whole day of him acting the damn fool.
So yes, and so then after he acts a fool on that, the judge is like, "What is Don Woods prepared to testify?" So then he cut the fool some more. He got removed from the courtroom, and so he was in another courtroom, and they started going over the jury instructions, and considering that it was 76 counts, and there were multiple counts, it took a long time to go over all these jury instructions. So he acted a complete ass the entire day, and it was beautiful.
Well, it
Yellow
sounds
Shirt
like
Day.
it would be because, like I said, it sounded like this was supposed to be the end of the trial, but obviously it still got more to go.
It's
So,
more to go. And then you have the closing argument that he eventually makes the day after.
yeah.
And then it took for the jury, it took them just long enough for them to write their names on all of those. And he got a guilty on all counts. And so then I think over the weekend, there's like it was a Friday. So on the weekend, it was the time to start with the parent, not the parents, but the families and all the victims. So it was a whole day of him being disrespectful to the victims. And then they got to do closing arguments. They did closing first. They did closing arguments first. Opper, and then dude was like, it's so great that you took time out of your life and put your life to the side to do this. And I'd give you a round of applause if I could. And he mentioned nothing about all of the victims that he's had. And so then after he gets day for sentencing, his mama and his alleged grandmother come on the Zoom call. Oh, and then his friend. His friend is how he got those. You know what? I'm gonna leave that now. The friend, but the friend, there was a mutual friend between him and Erica, and so the mother had the audacity, and I'm saying this in Black History Month.
Yeah,
she had the audacity to recite "Why the Caged Bird Sing." Do you hear me? Why the caged bird sings?
I hear you.
With this fool. And so a lot of us, we were like, this is so disrespectful to do Miss Toni Morrison like that. But the mother, I think it's not really his grandmother. It's the lady that, I think his name is godmother. I'm not sure. But she was talking about how she's a minister, and she's also a counselor of some kind. It was pointless. So then after all of that, he gives his pre-sentencing speech, and he talked for 2 hours.
What?
2 hours. And after 2 hours, he did not apologize.
Did he at least acknowledge the victims?
He did, in a way. Like he was saying, the other day when people were talking to me and they were saying I wasn't paying attention, I was definitely paying attention to all the victims. And, they had the right to say what they want to say and feel how they want to feel. I said, but the thing that I didn't like is Attorney Opper. And so he insulted her intelligence and said that she wasn't smart, and he went after Opper really, really bad. And but yeah, it was 2 hours and there was no apology. Nothing.
Yeah.
So,
like I said,
yeah.
I think he knew that he was cooked. All of this is just grandstanding. Because, like I said, if I was on that jury, I wouldn't even have to hear any evidence. He would just been guilty because he was just annoying the hell out of me.
Yeah.
You
It's like every
know,
time y'all come in the courtroom, it's time to pause, remove him, bring him
Mhm.
back, remove him, bring him back. It was just back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I guess we'll do Yellow Shirt Day. I also want to play for you the his interrogation.
Mhm.
Now that's precious. Interrogation. He said that he came from Milwaukee to Waukesha, not to meet
Mhm.
Erica, but to go with his friend Marcus. They was
Yeah.
going to go over Marcus's quote unquote female friend house named Stephanie.
Yeah.
And just so happens that he was able to talk to Erica and knew exactly where she was so they could meet and talk.
Mhm.
And it was just like it was just a bunch of lies, and he was being very, very evasive and obfuscating all his responses because he knew why he was there, but he wanted to pretend like he didn't know. And
Yeah.
he kept talking about how Erica and him fight all the time, and they got these domestic violence charges. And
Mhm.
if you see at the end when they talk about the parade, he wasn't as upset about the parade as he was that Erica had talked to the police about him trying to run her over.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, I can't believe that she would do this to me, man. Don't do this to me, man. You take away my life, man. How can she do this to me? It was great.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So we got a couple things to go through.
All right. Well, like I said, we gonna plow through them.
And the only reason why I took this long tonight was because I wanted to finish Gray
Yeah,
Shirt Day.
finish that day. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, well, get your ugly self to sleep.
Uh-huh. Said like I said, But that's how it is when you get over 50, you know what I'm saying? You become over. Like I said, I remember back in the days, I used to be out partying till 3 o'clock in the morning,
Okay.
then hit the Waffle House until
Okay.
4 o'clock in the morning, and then go to take a nap
And
and
get up and
wake
go to
up
church
and be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning. You know
or
what
be
I'm
in
saying?
church.
Yeah, or be at church, you know what I'm saying?
Those
Drunk
are the
as a
good
skunk.
old days, being in your 20s,
Yeah,
and
you
you
know
could
what I'm
still
saying?
stand up all day and you could
Yeah.
work a double shift.
Yeah,
Go
you know what I'm
home,
saying?
change, be at the club at 10, 11, stay there
Yeah.
till about 2, 3,
Mhm.
get home, and you are up and ready to go to church the next morning.
Yeah, man. I needed about 2.5 hours worth of sleep, and I was good for the whole
Was
entire
ready.
day. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm ready to jump into bed when it get dark outside. And that be
I'm
really
telling you.
messed up in the wintertime because it get dark outside about 4 o'clock. So you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Yeah. That's what happens to you when you get old, kids. So enjoy your youth while you got
And while we're talking about being old, I want to
it.
give a moment of silence for James Vanderbeek from Dawson's Creek.
Oh,
He passed yesterday.
yeah, I saw that.
And so, like, that play that song to death. I hate that freaking song.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
But
it is
anyway,
what
just give that's part of our youth. Another piece
it is.
gone.
Mhm.
Another piece
Mhm.
gone.
Yep.
Dawson's Creek. First,
Yep.
first Brenda from 90210, now Dawson. But anyway,
Mhm.
thank you, Michael, for being a good sport
Yeah, yeah.
and laughing at this dumbass. I appreciate you.
All right, then. Until next time.
All right. Thank you.
All right. See y'all.
Bye. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in and spending these few hours with me. Thank you for those who donated and for those who may have wanted to but don't have the funds. Just make sure you at least watch the video so I can at least get my AdSense revenue. All right. Well, I want to thank you all one more time for coming. And the next thing that I'm going to say If I can get to the screen, because I don't know what I'm doing, as usual. Let's see, video storage. There we go. All right. So last thing I'm going to say to y'all is drums, please.
Drums, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have had a great time tonight. We have truly enjoyed ourselves, and we would like to thank you for being a part of the show and coming to visit this platform. Live on YouTube.